What is up? What is going on, everybody? We are back. It is a tandem stream today for the Mariners to get some good vibes. The Mrs. Trident is in the house today. Hope you guys can hear us okay. My mic's a little bit further away than normal. Got you guys in. Sour, I got you in for Cal. Animal, I've got you in for Julio for the home run contest. If you guys are new here, pick who you think is going to be the first Mariner to hit a home run tonight for a chance to enter a contest at the end of the year. Only 2 live streams left. So if you don't have one, then go ahead and make your pick. I will say players can only be picked once. So Cal and Julio have been taken. And let me know who else you're going to think. Flick, what is up? Good to see you. Animals in the house. Sour's in the house. Fruit Punch, thank you. Good to see you in here. Duke Coda, I hope I'm saying that correctly. Good to see you. Hope you guys are all having a good night. The Mrs. Trident's going to bring the Mariners some good vibes. What is your prediction for today's game?
You make me nervous when you say that. Always like, what if they lose?
They might. They've been doing a lot of losing recently, so it would not be on you if they lose, I promise.
It shouldn't be on me.
Let's go over the lineups real quick. We are about, let's see, what time do we have? And we're still about 20 minutes from first pitch here. Mariners trying to get back in the playoff race. We will have the Mariners game play-by-play, and plus I will keep you guys posted on Houston and Arizona. I believe Toronto won today, so that pretty much eliminates any shot the Mariners had of catching the Blue Jays in the playoff race. Animal, you're on a road trip in Nebraska. Interesting. Fun. Well, I hope you're having a good time. Let's go over the lineups real quick. First, for the visiting Texas Rangers, leading off will be Marcus Semien playing second base. Corey Seager bats second and plays shortstop. Mitch Garver will be the DH batting third. Adolis Garcia will bat fourth and right. Nathaniel Lowe bats fifth and plays first base. Batting sixth is the third baseman Josh Young. Jonah Heim will catch and bat seventh. Leody Taveras bats eighth and is in center. Evan Carter bats ninth and is in left field. On the mound for the Rangers is Nathan Eovaldi, 3.26 ERA, 127 strikeouts. He's been a little banged up at times this year, so he did struggle against the Mariners his last time out, and in September he struggled as well with an ERA over 6. On the other side for the Mariners, leading off will be J.P. Crawford. He'll be at short. Julio Rodriguez will bat second and play center. Eugenio Suarez bats third and will be at third. Cal Raleigh will bat fourth and do the catching. Teoscar Hernandez will bat fifth and right. Mike Ford bats sixth and DHs. Ty France will bat seventh and play first. Jared Kelenic bats eighth and is in left. Josh Rojas bats ninth and is at second. Brian Wu is on the mound for the Mariners. 4.39 ERA with 88 strikeouts on the year. So, no, you're good, man. I really haven't done as many streams recently. My work's been a little crazy. So I haven't really done many live streams recently for the Mariners. So it's been a little different. You never gave your prediction. You've been very quiet.
Who's left?
Oh, I meant for who's going to win. You cannot enter the home run contest. I know you would take Big Dumper. Big Dumper is her favorite player. That is her favorite player. She loves the Dumper. Who doesn't? Rooftop in the house. Welcome in, my friend. Hope you are doing well. Good to see you in here. I don't know if you're doing the stream tonight. If you guys haven't already, head over to Rooftop's channel and sub to his channel as well. Yes, Rooftop's doing the show tonight. So, you know what? Here's the thing. We'll make a deal. If the Mariners are losing, then maybe it's time to head over to Rooftop channel if they were, or whatever. Whoever you want to be in. Maybe one of us will bring good luck. So you've got a lot of options to choose from. Flick, I did not. Who'd you go with for the pick? I'm sorry. I did not see your pick. If you can post it against. Oh, thank you. Look at that. Flick is taking Geno tonight. Maybe Geno Smith. Kevin, what's up, my friend? Good to see you in here. Hope you are having a good night. Yeah, truthfully, just have both our streams open. That helps us. That's a good point, Rooftop. You can have multiple tabs open. Are you suffering in Texas right now? Or are you in? Hopefully the Mariners can win, and then you can brag about it to everybody out there. Yes, let's go. Time is now. Time to get a win. Hey, if the Mariners win and the Astros lose, then the Mariners would be in a playoff spot. Flick appreciates you helping him out there. That was very good. Kevin, yes, you can. You are in for Teo. So Cal, Gino, and Teo have all been taken.
All right, my pick is I hope that the Mariners win because my team is already in the playoffs.
True.
So
She's a Phillies
I would feel
fan.
bad for you, and it would be sad.
It would be. The Phillies are her team. They have already clinched. Must be nice to play in the National League where the Mariners rooftop. You're in for Kellenick. I don't know if you're eligible to win my contest rooftop. There might be some rumors if you win it. What's going on? But I will put you down for Kellenick. If you guys are new to the stream, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Helps me out tremendously. So if you aren't here, just hit the like button. The Phillies fan here is bragging, even though it must be again. The Mariners would be in the playoffs in the National League. There is no doubt in my mind.
They're not even in the playoffs yet for their league.
Well, no, I'm not saying that
So
they
it doesn't
would.
matter.
I'm not saying.
Then they should move the Mariners team.
That would be great.
The National
We
League.
just need to go to the AL Central too. That would help. That would help. Well, yeah, I saw that too. That was a great. She doesn't feel sorry.
No, not at all.
No, she doesn't feel sorry.
I rubbed
for the
it in
Mariners
the whole time.
That's okay.
I was like, "Aw."
Trust me, as I tell her all the time, and you guys can attest to this, nobody is harder on the Mariners than we are. So Mariners fans, like, you cannot hurt us. That's why I always laugh when I had a couple, well, maybe when I had a couple Astros fans trolling after the loss to the after the Mariners lost them on Wednesday, and I'm like, you can't hurt me. I sat through 20 years of agony. I sat through every game in 08 and 2010. I can handle it. Welcome in. Yes. Hi. Welcome in. Rooting for Ask Just in Case. Hold on. We rooting for Ask Just in Case. That's true, Kevin. There is a scenario where the Astros win 2 and the Mariners sweep, and the Mariners would actually win the division. So here's my thing on it, though. I'd still rather Houston loses because I don't necessarily trust the Mariners are going to sweep, and I don't want Houston to win the first 2 and then need something weird the final day. You are correct, though. If the Mariners win 3 and the Astros win 2, the Mariners will actually win the division. But first, I want to get in. So it's so weird. There's so many weird scenarios. There's actually a scenario where the Mariners could clinch a playoff spot tomorrow night. Despite all the struggles, there is a chance tomorrow night we are talking about a clinch. Don't lie. It's not.
You guys love to leave it to like the last minute, under the wire.
I didn't leave it till anything.
You're like the kids with the report for 5 days due, and you're like, "Oh, I'm going to get it done in 12 hours." It's cool.
For the record, I have not done anything. I do not play for the team or work in the organization. But
I meant your team in general. We're rounding
true,
it all up together.
True. But to finish my point, which I forgot now that I was trying to make about the division. Did he really? No, he didn't, Flick, did he? Are you trolling the Mrs. Trident here? Flick might be trolling you. I don't know. Because there's 4 games. There's only 3 games left, so he's suspended for the Wild. He's actually kicked out of the league for it. It's a shame. She's like texting now to find out if that's true.
I'm making sure our child is okay. Guys, we're doing this on date night, BTW.
This is our date night right here.
Date night.
Astros are going with Urquidy starting for the Astros. Hello, woke Seattle. I hate you and your city, but I'm a Mariners fan. Not from Welcome aboard to the stream. RCA Dome. Are you from Indiana? Is that the old RCA Dome? Is that where it was? Astros D-backs 0-0 bottom 1. What was I going to say? Oh, there's so many weird scenarios. So the Mariners could clinch tomorrow. Like there is, and it's not like some crazy they win tonight, tomorrow the Astros lose tonight or tomorrow. That's not out of the realm of possibility. The Mariners would actually clinch a playoff spot. There's also a weird scenario where the Mariners and Rangers could both clinch on the same day. So would they have both dugouts going for Champagne? Because there's a chance if that happened, then the Rangers would clinch the division. So it's weird. There's a lot of weird stuff that could happen. It's just crazy. Like, again, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but they could clinch a playoff spot tomorrow night. They could also be eliminated tomorrow night too. So
he's a
Colts fan, right on. I hope a lot of people, when they see the RCA Dome, that was my time as a kid when the Colts were in the old RCA Dome. Good times. Showing Astros game or block it's in. I would just the Mariners need to focus on the Mariners. So for the players, I would not worry about it. They should just focus on winning their game. We'll keep tabs on the Astros game because I want to know. Yes, I got you for the dumper, Sour. You're in for Cal. Animal's got Julio. Flick's got Gino. Kevin's got Teo. And Roof has Kellenic. Again, I'm not sure if Roof is eligible for my contest. There may be some rumors flying if he did.
Could be the best of
could be.
this
Could
is most of our date nights for
this is pretty much. And our dog is even down here getting love, so she has joined us too down here. So we've got everybody in here. Sour, I can put you down for Cow. If there is a Cow, I will put you. But no, I got you for Cow, my friend. Welcome in, everybody. 15 people in here. Hit that like button. Hit subscribe if you're not subbed yet. We have the husband and wife tandem doing the game tonight. Usually good luck charm right here. Helps with the Seahawks. So I figured we'd bring in the big guns for the Mariners. We are about 12 minutes from first pitch. Yeah, Sour, if Cal hits the first home run tonight, you will officially win.
Cal better hit the first home run. He's my favorite.
Yes, the big dumper. Who doesn't?
Who doesn't?
But yeah, Sunday will be the last stream. I will be doing a live stream on Sunday no matter what, even if they're eliminated. If they're eliminated, we'll just have some fun and make it kind of a fan for you guys, a stream for you guys, essentially. Yes, Lem, good to see you. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Welcome in. Thank you. Let's go, Ems. Hannah, thank you for the update there. That pretty much ends any shot of Seattle catching Toronto. And Tampa's resting guys for the playoffs, so they're not going to get in there. Toronto's got it. University of Florida, Seattle, no, the city fell apart. Yeah, there's definitely some controversial stuff in there, man. I don't disagree. I try to stay out of the politics as much as I can. Oh, I did not hear that, but Jamal will be back on Monday. Very nice of the Seahawks to play a Monday night game after when the Mariners season comes to an end. I did not hear that, though. Not totally shocking, though. Jamal's been through so many injuries that I'm not super shocked that he contemplated it, at least. You're a Mariners fan. Oh, at least you were somewhat close. I'm not in Seattle either, so I get it. People we move and stuff. I'm amazed how many people are like, well, you're not in Seattle, you're a Mariners fan. I'm like, people all over the place root for different teams.
I grew up in Arizona and I'm a Phillies fan.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's the farthest you can go.
Exactly. Sour, I think that is actually the slogan for the Mariners for the last 20 years. Let's go, Ems. Not expecting much. I have been saying that for about 25 years. That's been my MO. They clinch in the same game, cause a break. And then Houston, the break will happen, then Houston will rise up and still get in. That's how that's going to work. Truth is, being a Colts fan is the same as being a Mariners. Yes, yeah, I was going to say, you're kind of – I will, though, say for the Colts, you've got to be pretty pumped with Richardson. I know he's been hurt, but Stecken's doing a nice job there. So I think hope is got to exist for you a little bit for the Colts. Unlike last year where it was just with Matt Ryan, that was probably brutal to watch. But you've got hope now as a Colts fan. Agree with what you said last night. If we lose, at least we could be out of it. Yeah, that's been that's been so much of the frustration is they've stayed alive. And that's I want them to stay alive and I want them to get in the playoffs. But it's just when they're losing and it's like there's just this miserable feeling of either win or go home. So we'll see. Hopefully they can get it done tonight.
I actually don't know the answer to that one.
Okay.
Are you more of a
Seahawks fan
or Mariners fan?
When they're on the same day, here's the thing. And this can be a way more in-depth answer than is needed for this question. For 15, for how long? From 2004 to 2021, the Mariners were almost out of it every September. So it was always Seahawks in my house on Sundays. There was just so many years the Mariners were out of it. And I'm not going to watch a 65-win baseball team on a Sunday when football's on. I will say football is usually on in our house. We're probably actually, as crazy as it sounds with Trident podcast, we're probably actually bigger football fans. It's different. I will say if it's a playoff game, the Mariners will be on, though, over the Seahawks. But it would probably have to be a playoff game.
You also have to remember whatever is on the TV, he has the opposite game on his phone. So
yeah, and they're still both on.
Watching both.
Yeah. Breaking news. I still have low expectations for Jamal just because of how injured he's been. I certainly hope that he comes back, and I think he can be an impact player. But there is, you know, the chance that he just gets hurt again also, which would stink. But TJ, are you putting in an official pick for that? I'll write you in for Rojas, whether you meant it as an official pick or not. I will put you in for Josh Rojas. Gunny, the man, the myth, the legend, is in the house. It's good to see you too, brother. Love you. Hope you're doing well. Son Bob in the house. Welcome in, my friend. I forgot to email you today. I will email you tomorrow and get your stuff shipped out for you. Moses, if he's in here, can attest I do send out the prizes, so I will get yours out to you.
That's normally
for that. Yeah, that's usually on her. She sends it out. Perfect. Got you in there, TJ. Welcome in. If you guys are just coming in, hit that like button. Hit subscribe if you're not subbed yet. I think all you guys in here, at least that are commenting, are subscribed. For the home run contest, Cal, Julio, Gino, Teo, Kelenic, and Rojas have been taken. Everybody else is available. The current standings on the home run contest: Sauer is in first with 2. Gunny, Flick, and Animal each have 1. Whoever the contest is predict to ever be the first Mariner to hit a home run tonight. And then at the end of the year, whoever gets the most correct will win a prize of $50 or less. Your choice, as long as it's something legal. I don't even care if you want an Astros jersey. If that's what you want and it's under 50, you may have it. Flick, I would never duck you. I've never ducked you in my life. Wait, that sounds really weird. I said duck. Really I've never ducked you before. Hold on.
Move it back.
Kevin, we will discuss that at another time. Let's just say it went out a hero. It sacrificed itself for the win.
I'm going to try to fix
Perfect.
it.
I got you in for the not the big dumper, the F350. I'm not going to pronounce that correctly, so I'm just going to say Houston Garina. Did I say that right? I'm pretty good with the names usually. I will put you in for the F350, Mr. Mike Ford to homer. I will put you in for Mr. Barf. Oh, you were saying Barf. I was like, I don't think there's a player on the team named Barf. He is not. I will put you in for that. I will put you in for JP. You know, JP is always a good pick because, one, he does hit home runs. He's got 18 of them, and he bats first. So, like, you're getting the first crack at it with JP. You know what I mean? So it's always a good idea to think about going JP in the contest. I got to do something different for the contest next year because as I get more people in here, it's harder to keep up. And I've even had a couple times where like 3 people say the name at once. I'm like, ooh.
Did you know there's an app for that?
I think there's an app for comments coming up at the same time.
Yeah. It's the thing that I downloaded onto your computer. It can actually like.
Yeah, they haven't even touched that.
Yeah.
Sauer, if you win, you can have that. Honestly,
Mariners.
You can get anything. Like I said, it's a $50 or less prize. If you want a couple things and they add up to 50, that's, like I said, I truly don't mind what it is as long as it's legal. And that's truly about it. And something that won't get me in trouble for ordering and have me on a watch list, then we're good.
Listen to your wife.
Always, Flick, always. Not technically RCA. If Houston wins their 3, then no, we would not get in. So you'd have to feel pretty good if the Mariners win the rest of their games that they would get in, but not technically yet. Yeah, I'm blown away. You know what? Ty is going to hit the first home run now. Just for that, I'm going to put in for Ty. But yeah, shocking no one's taking Ty France. You know what? Put me in for Ty. I don't count, but I am taking Ty France to do it. Christian, what's up, my friend? Hope you are doing well. I know your poor Cubs, man. Terrible timing having to play Atlanta at the end of the year. Atlanta's just ridiculous. And you guys had them on the ropes twice and blew it. I don't envy that. Hopefully you guys can bounce back and still sneak your way in there. I could try and figure that out. Fruit, put in your contest pick. I'll do anything I can to help with that. I don't know how that works with international shipping.
We'll do Amazon, and Amazon will ship it.
There we go. Perfect. I'll just have to take the shipping out of your victory, so it'll be a $2 gift for you. I'm just kidding. You can have a Mariners keychain.
Hey, son, Bob.
Oh, why am I waving? That's for you.
Yeah, that's me.
JP first pitch. Glock. JP has been taken. If you want to put in for someone else, you can, or unless you're just making the call, which I love, you can do that as well. A game of surprisingly no playoff implications. The Yankees and Royals. Well, the Royals not shocking, but the Yankees. When was the last time we were in September and the Yankees have been officially eliminated. It is crazy. Christian is in for Ty France. Yeah, Flick, do you want? I will put you in for June 19th for a Ty France home run next year. How does that sound? Christian will be in for Ty, so I will eliminate my name, and Christian may have Ty France. There's not much left.
I actually saw your.
Well, Fruit, if you put it in, we will figure it out, man. I'll figure out something for you. Trust me.
Yeah, if you win, you deserve it.
Yeah, trust me. We'll figure out something for you, man. No worries. You supported the channel, so we'll figure out something if you win the contest.
They actually showed your mascot.
Oh, the Moose. Yeah, she's obsessed with the Philly Fanatic.
He's amazing.
I like the Fanatic, but I like the Moose.
Fanatic is incredible.
The Moose is good people.
No other mascot.
You know what? The Moose should play.
The Philly Fanatic.
The Moose should play.
All of the commercials. The Philly Fanatic.
Philly Fanatic's awesome. The Philly Fanatic and the Moose should play first base for Ty France. I would be. Put it in the chat if you want the Moose at first base. Imagine the Moose hits a walk-off home run. Mariners Yankees been on the DL for years. Yeah, it was a good rivalry there. Like the late 90s, early 2000s, just kind of went away. And Carr, do you pick for the home run winner prize?
Matchbox.
I was gonna say a bunch of matchboxes. You can buy like 6 or 7 matchboxes,
99 cents.
and if you put them together, it's like one long car flick. I gotta figure out a tiebreaker because thank you. I think about us. Well, we're Mr. and Mrs. Met. Mrs. Met's
they are cool. I will give you.
Mrs. Met is pretty thick too.
Joseph Michael.
I mean, have you guys seen on Twitter? They're posting her like she's a piece of meat.
Maybe you could pick.
Maybe one pick could be no. I don't know how to really do that because if you pick no homers, it's kind of like taking the field, and it's probably an unfair advantage because it's like there's probably more likely going to be no home runs. You know what I mean? So
flip a coin.
I don't want. That's not fair to flip a coin. Hopefully the Mariners get in the playoffs and we can do some playoff games for the contest. If not, maybe we'll just have to carry it into the Seahawks and do like something. Or you know what we'll do? If there's a tie on Sunday, we'll do like random contests, especially if they're out of it. We will do like random contests throughout and be like, all right, predict how many pitches this inning or something. I'll tell you what, if they're eliminated, we're going to have a fun Sunday stream. It's going to be fun. Like, it's just going to be, who cares what happens? Let's just chit chat and hang out and not have to worry about the emotions. We are 1 minute from first pitch.
I think she is.
Is the Fanatic?
No.
What's the Fanatic?
It's a boy.
He's like nothing. He doesn't have.
What's your Moose?
The Moose is a
guy.
Moose is a dude.
The Fanatic is a guy.
Okay.
He wears no pants.
Well, then he's definitely a guy. Y2K, I will put you in for Kellenick. Sorry, Rooftop, if you're still in here. Technically, since me and Roof do collabs, I cannot
you
put
did say it in time.
Yeah. So we are about ready for first pitch. I am going to move the comments. As the game gets going, guys, best way to guarantee a comment is super chats. You do not have to do that, but that would be a guarantee that I see the comment, especially as the game goes. We get into play-by-play, and we are ready for baseball. Brian Wu on the mound. Here's the Rangers lineup. Marcus Semien will lead it off. He'll be followed by Corey Seager, Mitch Garver, Adolis Garcia, Nathaniel Lowe bats 5th, Josh Young bats 6th, Jonah Heim is batting 7th, Leody Taveras bats 8th, and Evan Carter, the rookie, bats 9th. Brian Wu on the mound, 17 starts, 4.5 record, 4.39 ERA. In 84 innings, he has 88 strikeouts to 28 walks. You can add the color commentary as you feel necessary. We are ready for baseball. First pitch is brought to you by First Tech Federal Credit Union, as Dave Sims would say. Here's the pitch. It's outside for ball 1 at 96. The Rangers trying to finish up the division. Marcus Semien stepping in, 1 RBI short of 100 RBIs on the year. Here is Wu's 1-0 pitch. Is out. Oh, called strike. That's not a good call. That was outside. 1-1. If you guys are new to the stream, hit the like button, hit the sub button. I would expect a short leash tonight for Brian Wu. Try to get him out after 3 or 4 if you can. The 1-1 is in there for.
Are you kidding me?
Well,
sorry, guys. Sorry.
I mean, that's
ridiculous.
No,
that's 2 bad calls in a row.
Well, and the problem is then, as much as we like it for the Mariners, the Rangers get those calls and it could hurt. So 1 and 2 here from Wu to Semien is strike 3 called on 3 pitches that were not strikes. Boy, this is going to be a fun day for this home plate umpire because those were some pretty bad calls, but we will take it.
That's bad. I know we're supposed to be for the Mariners, but that's bad. That's bad calling. Philly's mascot is not terrifying. He's incredible
never blinks.
and amazing. He's not supposed to blink.
I'm loving the ump right now, but and hopefully when the Mariners come, that's my concern. Right now, this is my favorite ump.
I want
Here's
a fair
Seager.
game. Is he going to call that one a strike too?
It is fair. It's fair if it's the same for both sides. That's outside the Seager 1-0.
There's a reason why the box.
I don't care about fair. I hope the Mariners get breaks from the ump and he cheats in their favor.
No, not at all.
The 1-0 pitch from Wu to Seager is outside 2-0.
Can your boy throw a strike?
He threw 3 last at bat. Technically, if we want to be honest here, Brian Wu has actually not thrown a strike yet. If we're being honest by the zone, the 2-0 to Corey Seager, who homered off Wu, I believe, last game. That's outside 3-0. On deck.
How are you going to let him play?
He's thrown 7 pitches.
He hasn't thrown a single strike.
Look,
He's regretting letting me in here.
3-0 pitch to Seager is ball 4, just outside. So Corey Seager works a 1-out walk. That will bring up Mitch Garver, the designated hitter. Yeah, this is going to be a interesting game for Mo. No punt. What's up, man? Yes, that's right. You're the Twins fan, so we have a shot to do that. They have a chance. Yes, please let something happen for us. Here's Mitch Garver. That is a strike at the top zone. Seriously, why two? So he just threw that same pitch he threw to Simeon 4 times. He'll never give up a hit. Thank you, Fruit. Appreciate that. Hope you guys are enjoying the game with us. Thank you very much. Terrifying mascot I drew. Oh, let's see it. Well, I can't see that, but the 0-1.
Post it in the
Yeah, you can. Garver swings and misses 0-2. If you guys are just joining, hit the like button. That helps out tremendously. If you're not subbed yet, hit the sub button for more of me. You might get more of her at some point. We were going to do an Eagles-Seahawks live stream, which would have been fun, but
it would have been amazing.
That unfortunately is not going to be able to happen now.
Maybe we'll do it.
The 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Good pitch there from Wu. Try to get him to chase. 1 out, 1 on here, top of the first. Simeon struck out on 3 pitches that were pitch outside. Corey Seager walked on 4 pitches, and Wu was 1-2 here on the DH Mitch Garver.
If that isn't guy math and measuring, I've never heard of anything else.
Garver, 891 OPS, 514 slugging. The pitch is low, 2-2. Wu not particularly sharp so far. The pitches to Simeon were definitely outside. Walked Seager, and he's 2-2 here to Garver. Garcia on deck. See if Wu can induce a double play here so you don't have to face.
Throw a strike.
That would help so you don't have to face Garcia with 2 on or with anybody on the pitch. Garver fouls it back at 97. So good velocity from Wu. I believe in Texas he was sitting around 94, 95. So good to see that velo back up. Next pitch will be number 14 for Brian Wu. I will also be pulling up the Diamondbacks Astros score when I can, which I'm doing right now. And it is scoreless bottom second in the desert. Wu's 2-2 to Garver. Inside 3-2. Adolis Garcia on deck. You don't want to put Garver on here and have Garcia come up with 2 on and 1 down. They're gonna have to get the pen. I mean, I know she said it, but I would have a very short leash for Brian Wu tonight. The 3-2 to Garver. Strike 3, called inside corner, and it wasn't a strike. Second strikeout for Wu, 2 down. Let's head to the comments. Yeah, no, this is like Flick said, Corey Seager's Kyle's brother. She loves Kyle Seager.
I do.
Because he had a really cute baby.
He did have a really cute baby.
He probably still does.
That's what I call him. I call him the guy with a really cute baby.
Well, his uncle walked a couple batters ago. The big cute baby's uncle. Here's Adolis Garcia. The cute baby's uncle is on first base. Garcia takes up high, 1-0. 245, 39 homers, 107 RBIs. Garcia's wrapped up like he's in the middle of Minnesota in February right here. The 1-0 from Wu to Garcia. Comes set the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1, 1-1. Good pitch there by Wu. Little slider on the outside corner. I'll have you do the mouse and stuff. Just you can wait.
I get to do the mouse?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so lucky.
It's a privilege.
It's a privilege.
The 1-1 pitch from Wu to Garcia. Strike 2 right there down the pipe, 96. 1-2 on Garcia. Next pitch will be number 19, for Wu. Seager's on at first, 2 down. Semien struck out. Seager walked. Garver struck out. The towels are out. The fans are on their feet. Wu's 1-2 to Adolis Garcia. Come set. The pitch. Just outside, 2-2. I hesitated. It was definitely outside, but I believe that was a strike to Semien a couple times. So I thought, looked like the ump wanted to do it. He kind of got up like he was going to, ring him up.
For all those other ones.
Guy with a Detroit Tigers jersey on in the background. That might be the animal. Maybe the animal's in Seattle. Oh, he's in Nebraska, he said. I always wonder where people like just some random jerseys at like. There's a Yankee jersey. There's a Yankee jersey. Guy in a Yankee jersey sitting behind the Rangers dugout. I think it was Rangers dugout. 2-2 from Wu to Garcia. Come set. Wu's 2-2. Outside 3-2.
Gosh.
Outside 3-2. On deck is the left-handed hitting first baseman Nathaniel Lowe. Would like to get Garcia here. Garcia, dangerous hitter, good pop. 1 home run shy of 40. Does strike out at above average rate. Wu comes set, the 3-2. Seager goes, the pitch is low, ball 4. And there'll be runners at first and second here with 2 down. Let's check the comments. I don't think.
Let's see. I think Justin Bieber was as good as Kyle or Corey. Let's see.
Perfect. Lots of
That's
Texas
what
blue
you
in
get for
this.
showing commercials rooftop. I'm not sure where that one came from. Oh, doing the show myself. Got you. I get it, Flick. I get it.
Here is Nathaniel Lowe. The pitch. Fouled off, and it is. Where did my mouse go?
It's a wraparound.
It's a wraparound.
It's a wraparound.
Fouled off 0-1. First and second with 2 down here for the Rangers. Early opportunity for them to take a lead. Next pitch will be 23 for Wu. I'll be honest, I'm not super concerned about Wu's pitch count because I don't expect him to go many innings. I think it's going to be a quick hook.
Shouldn't even be going the first one.
He's been okay. The 0-1 from Wu to Lowe. Comes set. The 0-1 is in there. Strike 2. Inside corner. Touch the zone. Strike 2. Wu 1 strike away. He had Garcia 2 strikes, lost him. 0-2 to Lowe here. Wu getting the sign from the dumper. Comes set. Wu is ready. The 0-2 to Lowe. In the dirt, 1-2. That's not a bad pitch. Try to get him to chase something with 0-2. Again, I'm not worried about Wu's pitch count. If he needs to throw 60 in 2 innings, so be it. Get through it, no runs. Turn it over to the bullpen. I think it was Bohr yesterday that made a good point in the stream. It's like every game is game 7 right now. The Mariners have to manage every game like game 7. The 1-2 from Wu to Lowe. The pitch. Fly ball, it's going to get out of play, and we'll do it again. Now, I prefer Wu to get out of the inning and not throw 60 pitches here, but preferably.
I mean, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I
but
don't
it's
want.
also like it's the first inning. We
Well,
should be able to throw a couple of strikes.
Yeah, I don't want him to throw 50. I'm just saying, like, I'm not. Normally, I'd be like, oh man, they're riding up the pitch count. I'm not too concerned about it here. They just need the outs. Wu comes set. The 1-2 to Lowe. The pitch. Fouls it off again at 97. Wu closing in on 30 pitches here this inning. Next pitch will be number 27. If you guys are new to the stream, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button for me. The Rangers 4th in baseball in WRC plus 115. Good lineup. Not a lot of bad hitters in there. The 1-2 from Wu to Lowe. The pitch up high, 2-2. Seager's on at second. He walked. Garcia's on at first. He walked. In between it, Semien led off with a strikeout, and Garver struck out in between Seager and Garcia. Now here is Nathaniel Lowe. 2-2 again to Lowe. Wu comes set. Is 2-2. Cal sets up outside. It is outside. It's 3-2. I imagine if Lowe reaches, we'll see a mound visit from Pete Woodworth. Josh Young, the rookie, on deck. 3-2 on Lowe. Wu comes set. The 3-2 pitch. Did he go around? Yes, he did. Strike 3. Low goes around. Wu gets him on a breaking ball to retire the side. He strikes out the side. We'll head to the bottom of the first. It's the Rangers, nothing. The Mariners coming up. Moses, thank you very much for the super chat, my friend. Welcome in. Let's go, my fellow Desert fan. Thank you very much for the super chat as always, and appreciate your support as always.
Flick, they're paid.
Oh, Flick,
dude.
Flick throws the most shade at the Mariners. He's probably, that's my spirit animal over there. Fruit, I would not let him face Seager. I wouldn't let him face Seager again. Like, I mean, maybe a trip through the order. That's just me. Very similar to how I wanted them to do it with Bryce Miller in the Astros game. I'm a very quick hook. Unless they can go out and score 5, 6, 7 runs, and then Wu can go longer. But if you get in a tight situation and it's a close game, I'm taking him out pretty quickly. I think you got to get him through 3 at least. But that's it. You can go that one there. Austin, technically, I will say the chance of the Mariners catching the Jays are pretty much gone now, but it's not a must win. If the Mariners lose, no matter what, they are not officially eliminated, but they'll be in a very, very tough spot. I would say all these games are must win. Just view them as must wins. That's the best way to look at it. So that one there. Drew had his arm with a 6-foot flaming sword. Perfect. I love it, Hannah. I love it.
Rooftop, I kind of want to see that. I was actually at the game where Randy Johnson threw the ball into the bird for the Diamondbacks.
Were you really at that game?
Yeah, we were at the game.
Oh, wow.
Let's see.
Appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate you being in here. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody that's been in here. Truly appreciate it. I'm going to check. Let's try it. Probably, but it's to keep it. We got to keep it light, right? Like, we make fun of the Mariners all the time. So, I can respect someone else doing it. We click that. Just want to check the Astros are. Where is the Astros? 0-0 top 3. All right. Strike 1 thrown from Evaldi to JP. Sorry, guys. Evaldi's 0-1 to JP. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. I'll go to some of the comments here.
I try to rile him as much as I possibly
T-shirt
can.
Trident large. Yes, that would be cool. You know what? I can make something like that. That would be cool. Hold on. Let me get this. JP up high 1 and 2, and the Astros lose next. Yeah, technically, Judy, you're right. If the Mariners win tonight, the Astros lose tonight. Mariners win tomorrow, Astros lose tomorrow. The Mariners would actually clinch. We were, what? She apparently was at the game.
I was at the Randy Johnson game where he threw the ball into the bird.
Swing and a miss. Good breaking ball
when
from
he
the ball.
was for the Diamondbacks. So I wanted to see Rooftops commercial with him and the dodgeball.
I think JP can repeat. I hope so, Chris. I really do. JP doing this is, clearly one of the best players on this team. So I'm hoping he does. Certainly hope he's found something that
it was fun.
That can do it. 11-10 and breathes fire. The Mariners, can he play first base for the Mariners, Hannah? That's what I want to know. Here is Julio. JP strikes out. Evaldi's pitch to Julio. Did Julio go around on that inside pitch? He did. 0-1 on a pitch that's nowhere near the zone.
Let him hit you.
There's definitely a few breaking balls sometimes that get fluttered in there where I'm like, you guys could just let that hit you. It shouldn't hurt too bad.
Take the hit, man. Take the hit.
The 0-1 from Evaldi to Julio. Fouls it off. 0-2. Julio on the year, 280, 339 OBP, 493 slugging, 832 OPS on the season. Julio homered last night. Evaldi comes set. His 0-2 to Julio. Swing and a miss over the top of a breaking ball. And very, very quickly, 2 down here for the Mariners in the bottom half of the first. That will bring up a Eugenio Suarez. A couple pretty rough at-bats to start. Of course, Evaldi's been struggling in September, and it's just going to take one game here against the Mariners to get his stuff right back going, as is always the case against the Mariners. Why does Julio have a water? Was that a water bottle in his back pocket? Here's Gino. That's inside, 1-0. 2 outs, nobody on here, bottom of the first. Like to see the Mariners get a base runner, give Wu just a couple more minutes of rest here to get in. The 1-0 to Gino, outside, 2-0. Although that pitch was a strike to last day. The ump just had like the most random strike zone for the first batter. He's actually been better since, but the 2-0 to Gino from Evaldi. Ground ball to third. Young's got it. Flings it over to Lowe in time to get Gino. The Mariners go down 1-2-3 like they've got a cocktail party to get to. We'll head to the top of the second, and we remain scoreless.
You're taking my job.
Well, I'm just trying to edit this.
Lets me have control of the mouse and then takes over.
Do we re-sign Teo? Bad strikes. I do not think they'll re-sign Teo. I'm not against it. I think you give him the qualifying offer. If he takes it, cool. Take him on a 1-year deal. If not, I think he'll get more money elsewhere, and I do think they move on. That's my prediction on that. Really throws. It's like Julio just has weeks where you can't get him out, and then he has moments where you wonder how he has a hit all season, and he's just unfortunately in one of those moments right now. So low in the ninth, I said might as well be on the moon. Homies made home for the moon. I like that. Moses, I cannot wait for Monday night. I'm super glad the Seahawks play Monday night for the Mariners last weekend. I think that's very kind to them, and it allows us to focus on the Mariners for the weekend. And then Monday, especially if baseball's over.
We need to recover after the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Mariners on.
Oh, gosh. Well, the Mariners just bringing down the vibes of the Seahawks. Definitely needs to work. Yeah, it's Julio's got some stuff to work on, that's for sure. And just staying more consistent. I have no idea how to do that, but he needs to be more consistent. Is if he's not going to play up position for nights and better looking than Philly.
Boy, Hannah.
7. What's that number again? You told me last time and I forgot what that number is. You are very welcome, Danny. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah. So if the Mariners get in the playoffs, the next members only stream will be game 1 of the playoffs. If they don't get in, I will do Monday Seahawks for members stream. You guys, if you aren't channel members yet, think about joining. We do members only live streams with giveaways. They're a little more low key, so like it's a better chance to interact, and we have a lot of fun with it. So if you guys want, think about becoming members. Yeah, that's definitely something I think they're gonna have to do is look at second base for sure. They do have Bliss. As here's Josh Young taking the ball down low. You've got Bliss, Rojas. That could hold it down for now for sure. And I'm excited to see if Bliss can make the team next year out of spring training. 1-0 for Moody Young, who threw 29 pitches in the first inning. Swing and a miss out of slider, 1-1. If you guys are new to the stream, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We are scoreless in Arizona, but the Diamondbacks have a runner at second with 1 out in the bottom of the third against the Astros. Woo's 1-1 to Young. Comes set, the pitch. Outside, 2-1.
We take him out.
You can't. He's got to at least give you 3. You have to get him through 3, unless it just gets brutal.
This isn't brutal.
I'm talking about giving up runs and stuff. It's been okay. He's pitching around a good lineup. I'm not. As long as he pitches zeros, I don't care how he does it. At this stage in the year, it doesn't matter. The 2-1 fouled off 2-2. Like there's no picture. I've said it all month. There's no more pictures on the scorecards. If the Mariners pitchers pitch 6 shutout innings with 10 walks and no strikeouts, then so be it. We'll take it. I'm not looking for. It does not have to be pretty right now. I just want wins.
It drives me nuts.
You want it to be pretty. I know.
Not just no. I like strikes.
The 2-2. There's a line drive just over the head of Josh Rojas into center field for a leadoff single for Josh Young. Jalen Hurts got a. They got Harper and Jalen Hurts. And I heard the whole Eagles D line was actually suspended for that as well. So the word on the street.
Once this is over, you have to live with me still.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Phillies World Series, Eagles Super Bowl must be so hard. Here is Jonah Heim.
If your team would make it, then you could be.
I'm not allowed to have 2 good things at once. That's outside in sports.
I'm like, whoa.
In sports.
Give you 3 beautiful children. Hello.
1-0 to Heim. Runner at first, nobody out here. Looking for that double play ball. I am curious if they do get the bullpen up and throwing here. We'll see what happens. The 1-0 to Heim. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
You think he's raising his glove to like be like not up here, down here?
Sometimes I think they're doing it to throw the hitters off too. I don't think always positioning where the pitch is supposed to be. I mean, I think sometimes there are. Sometimes I think it's kind of like a deke move a little bit. Cal sets up right down the pipe. The 1-1 are a little high. That is just outside 2-1.
Did you mean a juke instead of a deke?
No, like a deke move, like you're deking them. I deked you. It's a word.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was juke.
Juke's a word too.
I thought it was J, then juke.
It wasn't Duke, it's Deke. Deke.
Never heard that one before.
The 2-1 to Jonah Heim. The pitch. Fly ball, left field, Kellenick coming in. Makes the catch, 1 down.
Nice job.
Take a look at the old comments. The Boar is in. Welcome in, Wild Boar. Good to see you in here, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Sound as a pound. Wait, what is that in reference to, Mo? Am I missing something there? Are we talking about did I miss something there? Did I say something that triggered that one? Here's Tavares stepping in. 1 out, 1 on. The Giants fired their manager, Gabe Kapler. That's low, 1-0. So the Giants will be looking, former Phillies manager, Gabe Kapler, looking for a new job. And the Giants looking for a new skipper. 1-0 to Tavares. Young singled. Heim flew out. Wu comes set. His 1-0 pitch is outside 2-0. Wu certainly not super sharp today, but this is also a lineup that's given him some fits, so I don't mind him kind of pitching around him a little bit. Tavares has killed the Mariners this year with 3 home runs against them, 290 and 6 RBIs. Wu comes set. His 2-0 pitch to Tavares, outside 3-0. On deck is the rookie Evan Carter.
You think he's doing it on purpose?
I don't think he's walking on purpose. I think he's being very, very careful. This lineup's hit him pretty hard, so I think he is trying to nibble a little bit.
Okay.
The 3-0 is in there for a strike, bottom of the zone, 3-1. I don't think he's trying to, you know what I mean? I do think he's trying not to go middle as best as possible.
All right.
I'm not saying he's pitching well.
No,
I'm just saying.
I was genuinely wondering.
The 3-1 pitch to Tavares. Fouls it off, 3-2.
He's probably really regretting me letting me in here.
No, not at all. You guys are new here, hit the like button, hit the sub button. Yes, let's go, Ems. Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you all being in here on a Friday night. Hope you guys are having a good Friday night. Be better if the Mariners can get a win. Wu's 3-2 to Tavares. Comes set. The pitch. Fly ball, center field. This should be playable for Julio. Barely has to move. Camps under it. 2 down. Nice job.
It's one way to get it done.
Wu's at 44 pitches here through an inning and 2/3. That's going to bring up Evan Carter. Let's check in on other scores, mainly the Astros and the Diamondbacks, which is 0-0 top 4 because the Astros didn't score. Who's pitching in that game? We've got, I think, Zach Gallen's pitching for the Diamondbacks and Urquidy with 3 walks, 1 strikeout, and he's through 3 shutout innings because of course. Here is Carter. Wu's pitch to him is a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Looks like it did just catch the zone.
That guy looks mad.
Probably didn't like the call. I mean, it's borderline, but it did touch the zone. 0-1. Brian Wu comes set. His pitch to Carter. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Oh, it's like his 5th strike for the game.
Up next for the Mariners in the bottom of the 2nd will be Cal Raleigh, Teoscar Hernandez, and Mike Ford. Fans rising to their feet here, trying to generate a little magic. Wu's 0-2 to Evan Carter. Comes set. The pitch. 1-2 up high. Cal jumped up like he's going to throw it on the second. I don't think the runner took off. So it's just a bluff move by who's on first? Young.
Who's on first? What's
on second?
was on third.
Wu is pitching. The 1-2 from Wu to Carter. Come set. The pitch. Up high a little bit. 2-2. I think this next pitch is going to be 50 for Wu. 49. So he is throwing a lot of pitches, but it's more important that he gets the outs right now. Young takes his lead off of first. Wu comes set with a 2-2 to Evan Carter. The pitch. Strike 3 called down the zone. Perfect pitch by Brian Wu. He is through 2 shutout innings. We're going to head to the bottom of the second. Rangers nothing. Mariners nothing. Well, Jim, welcome in. Hopefully I can give you the play-by-play and we can help you with that so you can still enjoy the game. Really cool to see them out with the towels. It's cool to see the fan base getting involved. 25 strikes out of 49. So he's I will say this in Brian Wu's defense. This is a team that has knocked him around this year. I don't care about the pitch count as much because it should be all hands on deck for the bullpen. Just get the outs. If Wu can get through 3-4 innings, then I will take it. Thank you, Jim. I appreciate that. Thank you very much for those kind words. Thank you, my friend. So if Wu can get through 3 or 4 with no runs, then if he's at 85 pitches, I don't want that, but so be it. Go to the bullpen. They kind of made that mistake, I thought, with Miller on Wednesday. I thought they left him in a little too long. And yeah, it ended up kind of biting him. Kevin, I swear that every team that the Mariners have faced this year, at least in September, has spit on every close pitch. I have never seen teams just watch pitches right off the zone go by against pitching staff more than the Mariners. I'm sure that's not the case, but it really feels like that. 0-0 going into the bottom of the fourth, Houston and Arizona. So both games 0-0. Her favorite player, due up, the dumper. Hopefully we get a little dumper magic.
Right.
The dumper.
The dumper.
I need some water a little bit.
Would you like mine? I will share with you.
Ooh. Hey now. Yeah, I'll take a sip of water, actually. A little parched here. Interesting flavor.
It's tropical fusion.
Oh.
You know what's in the cup.
That good point, Fruit. Exactly. Then the one time they do swing, it's Jordan golfing out pitches all over the place. Goya, how you doing, my friend? Welcome in. Here is Cal Raleigh takes a strike on a breaking ball. I think they should bring back home. What's home 163? Maybe what is that? You have to explain that to me.
Come on, Cal.
Here is the pitch to Cal. Swing and miss. He tried to hit that home run for you. He swung for the fences there. 0-2. Evaldi sharp so far through 2 innings, or through 1 inning and the first 2 pitches to Cal. Cal takes his timeout, steps back in. Cal 2 for 9 career against Evaldi. Multi-hit games last night, Cal and JP. Here is the 0-2 to the dumper. Line drive, right to the third baseman. I swear this team they have not played well in September. But my gosh, every line drive they hit is an out, and every little blooper that every other team hits just drops in against them. Like it has been that way in September.
Not that I believe in bad luck when it comes to sports, but they are getting close to me saying they have bad luck.
She'll say no. She likes them.
I like them, but I'm a Phillies girl.
Oh, game 163. I got you. No, I like the tiebreakers. I think it's better. There's strike 1 to Teo. I like having the tiebreakers for it. I will say it's actually going to help the Mariners this year, probably, if they do, because they have that tiebreaker over Houston. Exactly. So many hard hits for this team. Like Dylan's had a couple pitches up high to Teo 1-1. Kitty, Giudini. Exactly. Mega, as we sit here, Cal's lining out, or Kitty's over there walking guys and giving up line drives and getting out of stuff in Arizona. The Nationals take care of the Braves. That's a little surprise. The Braves may be resting people. Here's the 1-1 to Teo. Swing and a miss, 97 up. Cubs and Brewers tied at 3. Oh, can you change that to bottom second? Do you mind just hit in there? There's a little pencil in there. Just hit it. There you go. And then hit that.
Yeah.
That's in the dirt to Teo. I'll just leave the keyboard with you.
Get the keyboard and
You get the keyboard and the mouse.
Wow.
2-2 on Teoscar Hernandez, 1 out, nobody on here, bottom of the second. Evaldi comes set. The 2-2 to KO is just a little high, 3-2. Good take there by Teoscar. And you got to click it again. There you go.
I'm learning.
The 3-2. Teo line drive right to the shortstop Seager. Fires it over to low in time to get Teoscar, and there's 2 down.
Jeez.
I should have said ground ball, not line drives. Bore. It died a hero. It won last night's game. Maybe I should punch another one here. I didn't punch.
No,
I didn't punch it.
That's mine for work.
And all I did was flick a pen.
Well, we had this conversation.
The monitor was, I'll tell you, look what they're doing with this healthy monitor I'm watching on. They're not doing anything offensively. Here is the F-350 Mike Ford, the pitch. Ford goes around at a little slider or something, 0-1. 28 people in here. Thank you for joining. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Yes, that's right. You had Ford. So let's see. You can get a point on the board. The pitch is dropped in there for a strike, 0-2. Evaldi not having any problems so far this Mariners lineup. He's only thrown, 20 pitches? 21? Sheesh. The 0-2 to Ford. Fouls it straight back. At least try to get a base runner, foul something off to make Evaldi throw some pitches here. So we know with the Rangers, the key is you want to get into that bullpen, which has really been struggling. We saw it last night with Chapman not walking the bases loaded, but getting the bases loaded, and then the Mariners end up winning the game. The 0-2 to Ford is up high, 1-2. Good take.
Yep. Sunny, you're pathetic.
Our dog is down here. That's where we're talking to. She's just looking for love in all the wrong places. All the wrong places. For you Star Wars junkies.
It doesn't exist anymore.
The 1-2. Ford fouls it straight back, goes off the glove of Jonheim.
Did you see the ump in the background go like this?
The ump did?
Yeah.
I think he was going like this because it's a foul ball. Yeah. So I think he was
throwing his hands up in the air.
I think he's signaling it's dead because it was a foul ball. The 1-2 from Evaldi to Ford is low, 2-2.
There we go.
Mike Ford's ended up turning this into a decent at bat.
No golfing.
Yep. Couple better at bats here. Ford had a decent at bat. Cal did hit a line drive. The 2-2 to Ford. Swing and a miss over the top. Looks like a change up there. That will retire the side. We will head to the third inning. Scoreless in Seattle. Yeah, Atlanta, it's fine. I think Atlanta and Philly are all locked into their spots in the National League. So they're kind of just playing out the string here, making sure everything's right for the playoffs, setting up their rotations and all that fun stuff. You can just put top.
That's what I was going to do.
Oh, yeah. Why would you put anything?
Why would I?
I meant instead of bottom, you could put bot, is what I meant to say.
Oh, gotcha.
No, I said top. I'm like, top is not an abbreviation. It's top 3.
I'm like, upper?
Upper 3.
Upper 3.
We're in the upper part of the third inning here. 3.
I'm working on it.
Oh.
I lost the mouse.
Oh,
Lost the
yeah,
mouse.
okay. 31 people in here. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Check in on everybody. Oh, here we go. Interesting question.
I love his beard.
There you go. Fruit. There you go. You have now.
Yeah.
Now you can grow one.
No, I love it.
I have no
He's
chin.
not allowed to shave it anymore.
When I do shave, every now and then I'm like, I'm just gonna hack it off, and my chin feels like it's up here. I'm like, ooh, hello everybody.
It took me a while to get used to it though, and now I like.
Yeah, at first she wasn't a big fan. The only thing I can't do is the mustache.
No.
She won't let me go just mustache.
Short. No, that's weird. And for a while there, he was doing this weird handlebar thing.
Well, yeah, because I could get it to twirl.
No.
Houston, thank you, Sunbob, for the update. Focusing on the important issues here. Thank you, my friend. Basics, please, quality. But yeah, Danny, I agree. Some of these at bats are just super, super frustrating.
I've been saying that since the fourth ball.
No, we're talking about offense there. We're talking about the offense. Some frustrating at
My
bats.
apologies.
You're fine. You're good. You don't need to apologize. But it's been like this all September. Even the wins. Like yesterday was awesome, great win, but even the wins have been grueling. Like this team, I don't remember the last time this team just had an easy win. Thank you, Duke Coda. Appreciate the kind words. It does. Just you got to wear down a little bit with it for a while. Here is Simeon. Line drive, base hit into center field to lead off the third. Second time through the order for Woo, so let's see how he does. There's fan even. Oh, same. Me too. My Mariner fandom ain't going anywhere. I'm hooked. I'm an addict. I'm a Mariners addict. So I'll be frustrated, but we'll still have a good time and talk about the off season.
No, that's where I draw the line.
I could rock the mullet mustache.
Grow a mullet either.
Probably not mullet. I could do a stash.
No stash.
I'm not doing the stash.
No.
Technically, I do have a mustache.
Yeah, but I don't like the.
Just the mustache.
Am I allowed to say the word that I call it on your live?
The porn star mustache?
Porn star
yeah,
mustache?
I look like an out of work 70s porn star with just my mustache.
It's just bad.
Or the motorcycle cop. Ball one to Seager. Now let's get back to business because Marcus Simeon leads off with a base hit. And once again, some pressure on Brian Woo. Second time.
Oh my gosh, Woo's still in.
Second time through the order. So let's see if he can rebound or get through it. 2-0. I would get the pen loose. I would, and it's not so much just because Woo isn't throwing a lot of strikes. It's just too crucial of at bats here at the middle, top of the order to be messing around. The 2-0 to Seager can't put him on. It's almost a guaranteed run. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 2-1. 2-1 on Corey Seager. Just checking.
Still 0 for Houston and Arizona.
Thank you for the updates.
You are welcome. I try.
That is outside 3-1.
I'm showing comments while he's.
Oh, thank you.
But I do love Tom Selleck, so maybe when he gets older.
Yeah, I gotta be
He's got to be a little bit more up there in years.
3-1 from Woo to Seager. The pitch, low ball for yeah. The bullpen's got to be getting loose. You cannot, like I said, this is a game 7. I'm not trying to overreact. It's not so much how Woo's been pitching. If this is August 3rd, then fine. But this is a game 7. Someone's got to be getting loose in the bullpen.
I agree, fruit punch.
Yeah, and I'd probably let him face Garver and Garcia, maybe because righty, but even that's dangerous. And here's the thing. I know it's going to sound crazy, like get Matt Brash loose. I know it's third inning, can't use Matt Brash. I don't care. This is a tight spot. Middle of the order is up. Get your best guns in there, and let's go. First, Simeon singled on the first pitch, and then Seager walked. So they're going to stick with Woo here. I get trying to get him through 3, but you just cannot. Do you mind just putting it on the banner? Just because the comments will be ahead sometimes, and I'll see like spoilers. It's all good if you guys do post it. But
I like reading the comments.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine.
She's in the comments section.
Boundaries, Dwight. Boundaries.
Here's Mitch Carver. First and second, nobody out, looking for a double play ball. Here's the pitch to Garver, and they're.
Hey, it was
0-1. It's a strike. Strike one. Strike one.
He's only had like 10 this whole game. We should be excited.
First and second with nobody out. 0-1 from Woo to Garver. Come set. The pitch is a little outside 1-1. Boy, the first batter, Simeon, this home plate ump called all those strikes, and now it's like just shut down. It's like you get one freebie strikeout from this ump. And now that outside pitch will never be called a strike again. So
New York is in his ear going, call that.
Probably like, dude, yeah, that was really
bad. Get it together, man.
1-1. Garver with the fly ball. Pretty shallow right field. Teo's under it. He's got it. We'll see if Simeon tags. He will throw to third and it'll be cut off by JP. So the runner does tag. Runners at the corners here with one down, and the dangerous Adolis Garcia coming up. Yeah, he's been very careful to Seager, which, I mean, I get, like, I don't so much mind how Woo's pitching the lineup against Texas because they have given him all sorts of fits, but, like, it's just, you gotta, I just think you gotta utilize the bullpen. Like, if this was Castillo or Kirby or Logan, yeah, you stick with them, but for Woo and Miller, there needs to be a short leash, and this is dangerous right here with Garcia. Very dangerous.
Oh, he's talking about New York being in his ear.
And that's actually a good point that you brought, because I've never done. He does go around strike one. Go ahead and Austin, tomorrow's going to be Castillo. Go ahead and go back up there.
I'm getting it. Just don't look.
That's actually a good point. I wonder if New York does sometimes like get in their earpiece and be like, dude,
right?
oh, here, do you want to here? Because you left that comment up.
Oh,
the 0-1 from Garcia, from Woo to Garcia. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike two. Just click on it, that'll.
I'm working on it. They have to, right?
I don't know. It is. I do wonder, because that first, it was so weird. All those pitches to Simeon were outside, and since then, nothing. Big pitch here. 0-2 from Woo to Garcia. Garcia takes time. Low on deck. I wonder if is Saucedo or Spire getting loose. I'm assuming nobody's up in the bullpen the way they haven't shown the bullpen. Garcia has grounded into 12 double plays this year. Woo comes set. Make your best pitch right here.
Breathe, Woo, breathe.
Is 0-2 to Garcia, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. 96, top of the zone. Woo strikes out Adolis Garcia. 2 down.
Woo.
Nice job by Brian Woo to battle back and get Garcia. He is definitely playing with fire. Thank you, Hannah. 0-0 bottom 5, Houston and Arizona. Trevor, welcome in, my friend. Good to see you. Yes, big strike there. Big strike there.
Whoa. Did you know you could put people in timeout?
Yes. I've got awesome people in here. I'm never putting – none of these people go to timeout. Woo to Nathaniel Lowe. Still big out to get. That's up high, ball 1. But, yeah, there's been a couple times I've had some trolls that I had to kick out. It's rare, but every now and then you get one in here. Here, click off the – 1-0 pitch from Woo to Lowe. Comes set. The pitch. Line drive into left field. It is a foul ball. That one might be one to look at. Can that be looked at? Can they challenge? I know they can challenge fair foul home run. That looked like it might have caught a little chalk. I want to see this again. It is. No, that's a foul ball by an inch, if an inch. Gino right away. That was foul. That would have been so frustrating too. If that dropped in after getting Garcia to swing, if Lowe just dinked one in there, that would have been. And that's the stuff that teams have done to the Mariners all September. Like they get that big out, and then the next guy just bloops one in there. It's so frustrating. 1-1 from Woo to Lowe.
Come on, Woo.
The pitch. Fouls it off 1-2. Now he's going to hit a 3-run home run and go, I wish you would just drop that little dinker in there. It's a reverse jinx.
My heart dropped.
I did too.
Everybody's heart dropped.
It's sad too that getting down 1-0 were that much. Like, oh my gosh. But it did too. Boy, I'm looking at it like, ugh. Towels are waving. The 1-2 from Woo to Nathaniel Lowe. Comes set. The pitch. Outside 2-2. Next pitch will be 66 for Woo. 35 people in here. Hit that like button. Hit the sub. Got 3 new subs from the stream. So thank you, whoever did subscribe. Truly, truly appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoy the content. There will be a post-game video after this. The pitch to Lowe. Fouls it off again. My dog is just begging for me to love on her down here, which probably help reduce the stress. You want to be in the stream too? You want to be in this too? I think Lowe took his time out. Looks like he's stepping back in. Towel's being waved. The pitch. It hits him, which actually saves a run because that would have been a wild pitch. The bases are loaded for Josh Young. That actually was a good thing that hit him because that might have bounced away and scored a run. Let's see. Nick Rod. Yeah, that is cool. It is a city. That is really cool they did that. I agree with you on that. That's cool to see. I'm glad they've added that. Yeah, my dog. Oh, yeah. She just like nuzzles her way into being petted. It's pretty cute.
She's ridiculous.
I think she heard that. She just perked up like, oh, pets. Yeah, bases. I will say that hit by pitch saved a run because that was a wild pitch. I'm not going to keep saying it, but I'm a little surprised Wu is still in. I agree, Mega. You've got to have the bullpen up here. Kayvon, how you doing, my friend? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well.
Right there.
Taylor Saucedo is getting loose in the pen. Jake247, welcome in, my friend. Good to see you. It is. I'm glad to see on a Friday night with the playoffs still live. Good to see them. Good to see them there. It is, but I'm not too worried about the pitch count because it's going to be an early day for the bullpen. Just pray Wu can get through 3 here. Here is Josh Young. I think this will be the last batter for Wu regardless with Heim on deck. The pitch to Young is low, 1-0. Nowhere to put him now, though.
His little pep talk meeting at the mound didn't do him very well.
No, first pitch.
Do you ever think they actually talk about baseball, or do you think they're like, "Hey, man, after tonight, let's go and get a beer"?
I think sometimes
there's
calming stuff like, "Hey, take a deep breath." The 1-0 from Wu to Young.
Little therapy.
The pitch, low, 2-0. Just got to throw a fastball and hope he doesn't get a hold of it.
Little therapy session for Wu.
Scott Service looking on with Pete Woodworth. This has got to be it for Brian Wu, no matter what.
Laughing when he threw it in the dirt.
The 2-0 pitch to Young. Swing and a miss. Strike one. There we go. Wu back in at 2-1. He's got good swing and miss stuff. That he actually, the funny thing is, Wu has not given up hardly any hard contact tonight. It's been just walks and not throwing a lot of strikes. If he can get through 3 doing that, I'm okay with this. The 2-1 from Wu to Young. The pitch is low, 3-1.
Oh my gosh.
Bases loaded. Young might be taking.
You stress me out.
Yeah, that's
stress me out.
He might be taking this pitch. I wouldn't be shocked if he has the take sign here. Wu set the 3-1. Fouled off, 3-2. Runners will be off, 2 outs. This is it. Wu, this is your last pitch, man. Make it count. Everything you've got in the tank right here. Fans come to their feet. Jonah Heim on deck. The rally towels out.
I love all the rally towels.
That's pretty cool. Wu is ready. His 3-2 to Josh Young. Wu comes set. Cal sets up. The 3-2. Fly ball. This should stay in the yard. Jared Kelenic coming on. Kelenic calls off Julio. He's under it. He got it. Brian Wu gets through 3. It was not the prettiest 3 innings, but they got it. We will head to the bottom of the 3rd. We remain scoreless.
There we go. Making Joe sick by trying to find the mouse.
It did. Y2K really did. Felt like full count with the season on the line right there. Huge. Yes, she's not used to this. It must be nice in her cozy National League East where
I don't know what to tell you.
She does. She watches a lot of the games.
I watch a lot of the games, Fruit Punch, and they give me heart attacks throughout the whole thing.
Yes, boys. We got out of it. And that should turn it over, I would assume, turning over to the bullpen. Top 6, runner at first, 1 down for the Astros against the D-backs. They are at their aunt and uncle's.
In the backyard.
Yeah, they're just kids. Oh, them.
Our oldest 2 are camping with
Yep.
their grandparents, and then the youngest is with my sister.
So this is our date night.
Yeah. Am I a good wife?
You're an amazing wife.
Who else? Whose other
You're the
wife
best
would
wife.
do this?
I know. You're amazing.
It is Wild Boar. It's nice to just be able to sit back and relax. Hang out.
Right?
Not have to stress or worry.
It's kind of funny. As great as last September was for the Mariners, it really wasn't. I know Baltimore was trying to catch us, but it really wasn't that stressful. You never really felt like Baltimore was going to do it. It is kind of funny. The Mariners kind of had a stress-free clinch last year.
They did.
Like, I mean, as a Mariners fan, and we hadn't made it in 22 years, it was stressful. When you take a step back, they were kind of locked up. I remember everyone was like, that Royals game where they blew the 11-2 lead, it was like, like they're still going to make it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, the plan is working. Difficult but working.
Yes. see what else we got. Got that one there. Cyber Hype, welcome in. Hopefully the Mariners are back. Hopefully. Chained outside to the tree.
Yeah, the dog's watching us. Why not?
Who is here is Ty France, swings and misses at the first pitch, strike one.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
D-backs offense.
It's because we're rooting for them. The pitch to tie is 1-1. They have the Mariners-ness on them. That's what happens. We start rooting for teams, and we can't, even the teams we root for. We could root, if we had to root for the Atlanta Braves, their offense would go cold for like a week. If the Mariners needed the Braves to win, they'd somehow have their worst offensive week ever, I swear. The pitch to tie. Line drive down the line. That ball is gone. Ty France and Christian is on the board of the point. And technically me, I said Ty. We all joked about it, but Ty France with a solo home run that gives Christian a point, and it's 1-0 Mariners. How about Ty France going deep? You forgot to change the score.
You're asking for a lot there, Jofus. How do you normally do it?
The Mariners got 1, so I would change that 0 to a 1.
Sorry, didn't realize that was a 1. I don't know, but
home runs are worth 1. Doubles that go over the wall are worth 2.
Complaining to me right now. Look at this line right here, right now.
Go to the comments there. There we go, Ty France. Yes, momentum, Bradley. I agree. Here is Kelenic, fouls off 0-1. Yeah, seriously, Ty is seeing. You know what? I will say, Fruit, I've been critical of Ty, but I've been nicer than a lot of people. I've never hurled any personal insults at anyone. So I've been nicer to Ty than most of the fan base. That's the 1-1. 2 runners on for the Astros. They play tough on the road. I almost wish the series was in Houston. Yes, Moses, let's go. There we go. 1-0 Mariners. The 1-1 to Kelenic, swing and a miss. Just so you guys know, I do try and get to every comment. You certainly don't have to, but super chat, if you want to do that, that guarantees I will see the comment as they keep flying in. So if I don't read your comment, I'm not ignoring it, just so you know. It's just they're flying in, so try to get to all of them as best as I can.
Yeah.
There's just
they have a fire extinguisher. They're fine.
Is that what that thumb was that I saw on the ground?
No, that was the foot.
Oh, okay. The 1-2 to Jared Kelenic from Evaldi. The pitch. Inside 2-2. Better at bats this time. Oh, is it really? Will you click on that?
Let's see.
Oh, really? Jose Abreu? Really? Zach Gallen gives up a home run. Strikes out Yordan Alvarez and gives up a home run to Jose Abreu. 2-2 to Kelenic is inside 3-2.
I'm pretty sure that's what Joe says about me. Sam's a mess.
You know what? Hey, one thing I've talked about on the show is like if Ty, like anything from Ty and Gino in this last week that they can give us. 3-2 on Kelenic, who's worked a pretty good at bat here against Evaldi. The 3-2. Ground ball to second. Simeon, tricky hop over to low, 1 down.
Fruit punch. To be fair, we're all eating.
Oh yeah, we've all been critical of Ty France. Like I don't think there's anybody that's been like heaping praises on him recently. But hey, if he can get the power stroke going down the line here, down the stretch, the final 3 games.
New York's reviewing.
Are they really? Okay, good to know. Thank you, Meg. I appreciate that. I'm going to say Abreu's home run was not a home run because I don't want it to be. So I'm putting it in. It was a foul ball. There's no doubt in my mind it was a foul ball.
Oh boy.
I've never seen a more obvious foul ball than the one that Abreu just hit. The last 2 there. Abreu got. I actually couldn't believe he's at 18. Rojas with the drive. Deep right field. That ball is gone.
Nice.
Solo home run, Josh Rojas. And it is 2-0 Mariners. Ty France, Josh Rojas, giving the Mariners a 2-0 lead. But boy, I do remember that. I'm surprised he's at 18 home runs, to be perfectly honest.
I'm getting.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. TJ, if you're still in here, you had Rojas, but Ty had to get it two batters ahead of time. I mean, Mega, it's possible. I mean, if the Astros win 2 and the Mariners win these next 3, the Mariners actually win the division. Unfortunately, there's no way the Mariners can beat the Rangers for the wild card. I don't think so. TJ, unfortunately, it's a point for Christian, he took Ty France. You were close. I'm sorry. It's for the first home run. You were close though. I'll give you a big thumbs up. 2, okay, it was called a double. Okay, 2-0's doable. 2-0. The Mariners are up 2-0, so it's not doable for Texas, hopefully. But the Diamondbacks can come back from 2-0. Here is JP. Yes. Agreed.
2 is better than 3.
Yes, I will take right. I'll take it. It should have been 1. Ty France homered, Josh Rojas homered, 2-0 Mariners bottom third. Here is JP Crawford. He takes ball 2 outside 2-0. Rooftop, I think it's 2-0. I think that turned into a double. So hopefully we got word that it was turned into a double. So I think it's 2-0. Game Day still says it's being reviewed. The 2-0 to JP is low, 3-0.
2-0.
2-0. Unless the Astros got another hit, made it 3. 3-0 on JP with Julio on deck. Mariners putting together some good at-bats here against Nate Eovaldi. The 3-0. Outside, ball 4. Someone made it, and JP will be aboard for Julio. Someone made a point on Twitter, and I'm not trying to sound Debbie Downer, but it's just funny. And they're like, the most Mariners thing ever would be the Mariners sweep the Rangers in this series, get the 4, and then Houston sweeps Arizona. Houston wins the division. The Mariners don't get in. Like, that would be the most Mariners.
That's so sad.
Well, I mean, the Mariners would have nobody to blame but themselves. They've lost too many games. But that would be the most Mariners thing ever, is to get, no,
the Phillies is. Otherwise, there's,
I am from Arizona. Strike 1 to Julio. I don't really have a second favorite team. I wouldn't mind Arizona. The Phillies are my second favorite team. Sorry. The Phillies. There we go. Apologize.
It was in our vows.
It was. I wouldn't mind seeing Arizona do well, though. The pitch to Julio fouls it off 0-2 and a pitch way low. Come on, Julio, better at bats. No problem, TJ. Happy to give you the thumbs up. You were close, man. You were close. Mr. Reviews after commercial.
Sorry.
That's what it was. That was Bohr. Quintessential walk there for JP. Unfortunately, quintessential Julio swinging at 2 pitches that aren't strikes to start. The 0-2 to Julio. Swing and a miss at 3 pitches, not even in the zone. 2 down. That's just bad at bats.
They did send Bob. They're warming up. Oh, no, wrong one.
Yeah,
it moved. It moved.
Yeah, you're talking about the bullpen.
Fruit punch. They did. We saw it.
Or I agree. Julio just coming up in 0-2 counts. It's just been frustrating.
That look.
It was. Gino takes inside ball 1. Yeah, Julio Bradley, I agree. He has been slumping lately for sure. He's just been, it's like I said at the beginning of the stream, it's either like you cannot get Julio out or you wonder how he has a hit all season. It's like the one extreme or the other. The 1-0 to Gino. Good take, 2-0. Or did he go around? He did not. 2-0. Julio sucks lately too. Yeah. No, he's been tough to watch when he's in one of these streaks. It is not, because he's so over aggressive, and it's great when he's hot because it's just peppering balls all over the field. But when he's cold, it is frustrating. 2-0 to Gino. The pitch. Fouls it off. Good pitch to hit, 95. A little bit elevated, 2-1. I think Gino would like to have that one back. Oregon State up 14-0 on Utah for anybody that was.
Pac-12 football.
Yep. I knew it was football. I saw 14. I thought that. I thought it was the Astros. I'm like, oh, the Astros scored 12 and they're up 14-0. 2-0 bottom 6. The 2-1 to Gino. Outside, 3-1.
Nice side.
Big dumper on deck.
Dumper. Oh, do I have it wrong?
No, you're good.
Oh.
I was just looking. 3-1 to Gino with dumper on deck. The pitch. That's a strike. 3-2, called strike 2. 3-2 on Gino. Good news is, too, making Eovaldi throw some pitches this inning. He's at 50 now. So all of a sudden, Nathan Eovaldi's pitch count is not quite as clean as it was after the first 2. Couple solo home runs this inning from the Mariners. Ty France and Josh Rojas. Eovaldi comes set. It's 3-2 to Suarez. Runner goes. Gino, line drive center field. Tavares coming over. Can't get it! It goes over the head of Leonis Tavares. JP rounding third. He is going to score. It is an RBI double for Eugenio Suarez. And the Mariners lead it 3-0.
Nice job.
a rocket right at Tavares, and he did not play that very well. That's a tough ball. That's one of those knucklers right at you. Those aren't easy. 108 off the bat from Gino. 3-0 Mariners.
We talk about this almost every game now. People don't dive for the ball anymore.
Well, he just overruns it a little bit.
I
Is
know,
the problem.
but he could have dove. He could have tried.
He did. He just overran it, and he couldn't go back.
There was no diving.
Well, there was nothing to dive at. Where's he going to dive?
He's going to dive that way.
Went there. He did. He was just flail himself back.
He's supposed to push off and really try to get there.
No, he's not. He's supposed to let it drop in. He's supposed to let it drop in. Fleck, yes, I am choked up. We'll take it, though. Yes, Trevor, good vibes only.
Let's go.
That will bring up Cal Raleigh. And again, the more pitches you can make Eovaldi throw, the better.
No, it's a 3-0 scoreboard.
Now it's 3-0. Oh, the 3-0 Mariners or the Astros up 3-0. They can't be already. It's still got to be 2. 2-0. Bottom 6, runner at first for the D-backs.
Let's go, Cal.
Our favorite player. The pitch to the dumper is in the dirt. 1-0.
The sun got in his eyes. Yeah.
See, yeah, it was. It was the sun.
It was the sun.
And no, he's not supposed to dive. He's supposed to let those.
They don't. Like, when we were watching baseball as a kid, they dove all the time. I remember seeing people dive all the time. They don't do it anymore. They just.
The 1-0 pitch to Cal is up high 2-0. But see if he dives and catches that. And then she is way harsher than me.
Oh, I mean,
she is like
you would not want me as a coach. I used to be a coach, and I would make kids cry.
Her post-game recaps would probably have the Mariners blushing. Cal, this might be a little blooper. Tavares, no, it's not. Seager makes the catch for out number 3. I thought the way Tavares was coming in, I thought that was going to drop in. That will retire the side, but the Mariners score 3. They take a 3-0 lead heading to the top of the 4th over the Texas Rangers.
You did get all choked up there, didn't you?
I just started coughing. And it's like a chain smoker.
Reminder: don't make mistakes.
No, that's true. I love the Phillies. I am a Bryce Harper boy at heart. Love me some. Although you know what, I've got a Philly autograph on my hat. That's Taijuan Walker. There it is. Former Mariner signed my hat at the Phillies Diamondbacks game.
Yeah. If Joe's like he's
Christian, yes, you did. And you have a point, my friend, because it was the first home run for the Mariners. So you are on the board. That's what threw me off on the Cal hit. The guy jumped up and I thought maybe he was dropping in because I saw him. He just stood up and I'm like, oh, did Cal do something? I didn't think it was out, but I thought maybe he was going to drop in. That would have been out at like the Little League parks I played out when I was like 8 years old. They were like 150 feet.
Oh, I don't mind. I'm normally in the comments.
She's chill, but thank you, Trevor. Appreciate that, my friend.
I just get riled up easily. No, he wasn't here. Disqualified. Let's see.
Thank you, Tony.
Hi, Tony.
Love ya. Thanks for stopping in, Gunny. No, Shores was seriously more home runs and singles, like a 170 batting average, a negative WAR on the season. Schwarber is putting everything to the test. I think he does have a negative WAR on the season, Schwarber.
What's a WAR?
Wins above replacement level.
Cool.
Or F WAR, or not B WAR.
I was the one that told him to start a channel.
She was the one that actually made me do it because I would talk her ear off. Woo's still out there for the 4th. Heim fouls it off, and I would spend an hour breaking down the game to her, going, they did this, and she's like, why don't you just make a YouTube channel and put it on there? I think Schwarber does have negative WAR. I got to pull that up now. WAR.
Thanks. Yeah, no, I told him to start it. And...
Here's the 0-1 to Heim. Swing and a miss. I actually don't mind with 3-0 leaving Woo in there. See if you can get him through 4.
You have to put up with another inning with Woo.
Sam's not a Brian Woo fan. All right, let me just pull up Fangraphs here. I got to check on the.
I don't know, Austin. I really don't. I don't know how you can throw 0 strikes. He went from like 25 now down to 0. But
I think with the 3 runs, if you can get, listen, the more you can get out of Woo, the better. But I think at 3-0, it's worth seeing if he can get the 3 outs here. The 0-2 to Heim. is low.
Aw, Fruit Punch. You can always talk to Fruit Punch. He's a good
He is.
influence.
Everybody in here,
They
they're all good people.
No,
These are good people.
I see you guys, and it's totally awesome how you support my husband. I appreciate it.
Kyle Schwarber has been worth here. The 1-2, I should focus on the Mariners. DeHeim, fly ball left field pretty deep. Kelenic going over, calls off Julio, makes the catch, 1 down. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Schwarber's been worth 1.4 WAR, so he hasn't been negative. I mean, that's pretty low WAR for a guy that's going to hit 45 home runs, but I could have sworn it was like 0.1 or 0.2. Maybe he's been hot the last few weeks, and that's
It was, I don't mind. I love the baseball talk and the football talk, but it eventually got to the point where I was like, you're over my head. I don't know what you're talking about now. So go find your people off.
that is a strike on the outside corner to Tavares. So we check the score here.
Absolutely.
Top 7, 2-0.
Is it?
Yep, top 7. Dang, they had that leadoff single, and then Tommy Pham grounded into a double play for the D-backs. The 0-1 from Muda Tavares is outside, 1-1. They do, Jay. Good vibes are going. Yep, D-backs still in it, just 2-0. 0.6 B. Maybe I was looking at B WAR more when I saw Schwarber's numbers. F4 is at 1.4. So Brewers beat the Cubs. So the Diamondbacks have clinched a playoff spot, which is a little frustrating because they might not be as motivated now the next 2 days. So that's a little frustrating. 2-1 here for Muta Tavares. If the Mariners don't get in, they've got no one to blame but themselves at the end of the day. So hopefully they can win, and just we'll see what happens. Got to finish this one first. The 2-1 from Muta Tavares is in their first strike, 2-2. 1 out, nobody on here, top of the 4th. 3-0 Mariners.
He would, Wild Boar. He'd be talking in Enneagram.
Analytics?
I don't know. And I'd be like, I have no idea. That's why I was like, what's war? What's woo? Or whatever.
Woo's the pitcher. War is when two countries baseball war is.
Mansplaining again. 101.
The 2-2 from Woo to Tavares. Sorry. I don't think, are you guys out of it officially? The 2-2. Tavares ground ball right to tie, bobbles it, underhands to Woo for the out. I saw a football question in there. I like the Hawks' chances. It looks like no Andrew Thomas for the Giants. I think Saquon's going to be out. Seahawks injury report looks a little rough, but hopefully most guys play. I think Cross will be out. Woolen will be back. I think the Seahawks should win. I think they're a better team than the Giants. Things happen cross-country Monday night, not a guarantee. But I'd say like 23-16 Hawks would be my score prediction right now. The War and the Woo. Me too. I love playing a little War. You know, and that's going to be it for Brian. Speaking of War, that's going to be it for Brian Woo. He will not get to face Evan Carter. And Woo was done after 3 2/3. Might have let him try to get that last out there, but we will have a pitching change. But they have some casinos in Vegas. They actually play Woo.
I did it.
War. He did. You know what? For everything, like Woo was not great today, but against the lineup that's given him fits, 3 2/3, shutout, 3-0 lead, I will take that. Christian, man, I feel you on that, my friend. I've been there with the Mariners, though, and they've still battled around, so you never know. And there it is officially. Okay. The scores are not official until Hannah brings them in. That's when I know they're official. Reek back, Adams back. Looks like Julian Love's good to go. Reed looks healthy. It looks like Daryl Taylor's going to be back. I think they'll keep Charles Cross out for another week. Just smart with the bye week coming up. I think you're better off giving him 2 more weeks rest. Now, let's see what happens. And without Andrew Thomas and hopefully no Saquon, we'll see. Yeah, exactly. We had some tongue twisters going here. No, I don't think he's pulling Woo. I would have let Woo get the last out there, but honestly, Woo could have been out after 2 2/3. They're rested. I would go the pen here. Woo did what he needed to do for this team. But yeah. Well, Mrs. Trident is coming back here, I think, Rube, hopefully. But we're gonna have some playoff streams together for sure. Well, even if it's not the Mariners.
He fell asleep.
Oh, yay. Hey.
Sorry, guys. Our youngest is a little bit of a homebody.
So he's having a sleepover. Signums are like, yeah, so far so good, Jake. So far so good. Houston, I think it's 2-0. It's 2-0. Although if Hannah says it's 0-0, I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to go with Hannah's official score, and it's 0-0. That is concerning. Like, so I'm going to be honest. Trey Brown probably won't play. He's in concussion protocol. I'm going to say something. I might get some flack for from Seahawks fans. I don't think Kobe Bryant is that good. Like, he's just, I get playing him. He's a young guy. He's got some upside. Artie Burns has looked pretty good at nickel. That injury list did concern me. I hope Artie Burns can play. Here's Carter. He takes a strike from the new pitcher, Taylor Saucedo. No! Darn it. So 2-0. Roof's headed off to the casino to get us. He's got to get us some reverse jinx action here. The 1-1 to Carter. Swing and a miss. 1-2. I must have missed the first pitch, which was a ball. Yeah, I haven't been impressed so far. He's young. He's shown some flashes, but I think Artie Burns has been better at nickel than Kobe Bryant. So that injury doesn't concern me all that much. And truthfully, what they could do, the 1-2, swing and a miss. Saucedo strikes out Evan Carter. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth, still 3-0 Mariners.
Hey, we're actually getting strikes now. Walk away for a minute. Maybe it's me. Maybe I have bad luck now.
You mean good luck?
No, bad luck because I walked away. Do you want me to stay away now?
No, they scored 3 runs with you here.
That's true.
Mean.
I know, but we got strikes.
And to the question, too, with the Seahawks, I wonder if they put Julian Love at nickel and go with Jamal at safety. And honestly, against the Giants, because Darren Waller will play a lot of slot for the Giants, I wonder if Jamal Adams plays some nickel on Monday and Julian Love stays back at safety. Played a solid nickel for rookie last. Yeah, I think last year I went back and watched a lot of it, and he had some flashes. It was not like an unpromising year, but it was just sort of eh. And then he hasn't taken that next step forward this year. So I think they should convert Bryant back to safety, and he can be kind of a backup or when they put 3 safeties out there. But wouldn't be shocked if they do. Yes, Kevin, I agree. Can't stay at 3. Need to get a few more runs. This Texas lineup can tie this up in a hurry.
What was secretly a woman? Sorry. Maybe Joe's like, we don't show those.
Hey, I don't care what he is. If he's pitching and getting the Mariners wins, he can do whatever he wants to do.
I'm casting your show.
Are you putting on your channel? Go for it, Roof. Go for it. And then you can, Roof, what you can do is you can stream this and comment in our commentary.
It's enlightening.
Roof's like, all right, here's what they said that was weird. That's why I really love the Julian Love signing board. Now, he played better this Sunday, but he's a guy that can play a little nickel. He can play the safety. I think they're going to be able to get really creative with Adams and Love both in there. So I'm not too worried, but I would like to see Artie Burns healthy because he's been pretty good so far. Yes, that is true. He had like 3 or 4 forced fumbles, and then he had 2 interceptions, and both were called back during penalties, which was frustrating. Here's Teoscar Hernandez swinging and missing through 94. Oh, yeah, Flick, I would not. In hindsight, you don't make that trade, but it is what it is. You got him on the team. Let's see what he can do. You know what I mean? I'm over that one after the Russ trade, but yeah, in hindsight, bad trade. Teo line drive off the glove and feeder into left field. That'll be a base hit. Leadoff single for the Mariners.
We survive when the Eagles and the
Seahawks. Me and her
play.
dad have a deal that we are going to one of the World Series games. If it's Mariners Phillies, we are finding a way. I will. The kids' college.
If you haven't joined the membership, please do so.
Good plug. Great plug there. Great to meet you.
We survive.
PA Niners fan in the house. Good to see you. One of the members. Great guy right there. PA Niners. Actually, I don't know. That would run sex. I shouldn't just assume. But PA Niners fan, welcome in. Good to see you. He's from Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Niners fan, but that's okay. We got love for everybody. That's all right. I've grown out of just hating other teams. I'm just kind of like too old for it. 1-0 to Mike Ford.
Yeah, if that happens,
you probably would have to.
There's no way.
Moses, we're looking good. 3-0 Mariners, bottom of the 4th. 1 on, nobody out. Teoscar singled. 2-0 on Mike Ford here. The Twins, that I think they've clinched by now, haven't they? They take care of Colorado. The Rockies 100 losses. The 2-0 to Ford inside 3-0. Some more base runners here would be nice. Fantasy football team, by the way. Yeah, that was. You know what? Why? I don't have a fantasy football team. As crazy as that sounds, I did not do it this year. And yeah, I was hoping the D-backs would need a couple games to clinch, but hopefully they still play hard. Outside to Ford ball 4. Most important thing the Mariners can do is win their games and hope the chips fall where they may. Unfortunately, they've lost enough games. They don't control their destiny. So we'll see what happens. World Series, we all better go. Seriously, it's just something that I've got to get there. I have no desire to go to a Super Bowl with such a corporate crowd, but a World Series game would be amazing. Here's Ty France, who I can't make fun of because he had the solo home run last time. If all these pitch to Ty is low, 1-0, first and second, nobody out. Twins locked up the third. Thank you, 509. So if the Mariners get in, it's almost a guarantee they'd play the Twins.
It destroys mine too.
Yeah, I enjoy it, but with the channel and everything, I just felt like I'd be focused. Oh, that's a ball, but it's called a strike. I hate when pitchers don't throw strikes and then they get a bailout call. 1-1 to Ty France. Teo's on at second. Mike Ford's at first. Single by Teo. Ford walked. The 1-1 to Ty. Fouls it off 1-2. Yes. See, exactly. That's my goal, Wyatt. The kids don't need to go to college. We can put them, they can go to a trade school or something, and I don't think we have a college fund for the kids.
No, I hope they don't go to college.
All right, there we go. So we're going to the World Series, guys. The pitch to Ty, ground ball, foul. I love how we're discussing this like the Mariners are actually going to go to the World Series.
I want them to do whatever they want to do, but I only want them to go to college if they want to go to college for something like you need a degree for. I should reiterate that. It sounded like a super bad mom right there. I don't want my kids to go to college.
The 1-2 to Ty France.
Let's go.
The pitch. Fouls it straight back off Himes' mats. Looked a pretty good pitch to drive. 1-2 on Ty. Slapped up the Eagles practice squad. Yes, that's right. Hawks. We almost had a Hawks Eagles playoff game. Well, not almost. The Niners killed the Seahawks, but if the Seahawks won, they would have played the Eagles in that divisional round. We were gonna. It's all love. Rough. It's all love for the families. I look at it if I can't, if the Mariners lost to the Phillies in the World Series, I'd at least be like, hey, at least her and her family are happy about it. So people I love get joy. That's not the worst thing in the world. I'd rather have them do that than lose to a team I don't know. I don't really have a team I can't stand, but. I don't have any hate for the Phillies. More comments there.
They'll learn more. They will. I completely agree. I don't know. Joe doesn't like me sharing politics.
No, I'm
channel, but no, I completely
I don't think it's
agree.
political. The 1-2 to Ty France. The pitch. Inside 2-2. You think Super Bowl should have the better rec? I think the Super Bowl is so big. It's a good idea to have it at a neutral site in a big stadium. So it would be kind of cool, but I think it's better suited. They're never going to let it be that because you could end up with a Super Bowl in Green Bay and you don't want that, a 10-degree pitch to Ty, foul off 2-2. You know what I mean? You could end up with Super Bowls in bad weather. I think they'll keep it in the big stadiums. Yeah, Wild Boar Dodgers, I guess, would be one of those. Even there, if the people ask who you root for, yes, the Phillies for her. If the Mariners don't get it, I'm rooting for the Seahawks. It's on to football. It's that simple for me. I probably won't watch much postseason. Throw it to second, Teo's back safe. I honestly probably won't watch a ton of postseason baseball. Can I get your water? Wait, what was PA saying? I want to see that comment.
He went to Miami when the Niners lost to the Chiefs.
They put in the pool. Oh, that's cool.
That is cool. When they were the Chiefs.
Oh, that's all Jimmy Ward's up. That's awesome. That's pretty cool. I'm sorry that unfortunately they lost that game for you. That's outside the tie 3-2. That sounds like a cool experience. So I hope you enjoyed it.
Do you ever think Seattle would ever?
I don't think so. I don't think it's big enough in terms of seats, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think it has the capacity, if I'm not mistaken on that.
Well, and they won't go with a.
Well, the 3-2. Sorry, the 3-2 to Ty. Up high ball, 4 bases. Well, that actually hit him technically. Either way, he's aboard. Bases loaded, nobody out. The Mariners kryptonite. Bases loaded, nobody out. And that'll bring up Jared Kelenic. So, here, let me see. I can do that. Here we go. Rooftop, I sent it to you, man. Hopefully some rye bread and mustard. I'd love to call a grand slam. Goya, he just said good at bat by Ty. I'd say he was still up. But yeah, it seemed like
the NFL got scared ever since.
Well, yeah, because that Seahawks Broncos game that was in New York. So I think it's a weather thing too. I don't think they'll ever put it in Seattle. The 1-0 to Kelenic. Did he go around? He did. 1-1.
Not since he was a kid.
96. I left Seattle. 1996.
A long time.
1-1 on Kelenic. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Let's do it.
Yours.
The 1-1 to Kelenic is a strike. It probably catches the inside corner. 1-2. Still 2-0. Bottom 7. Astros and D-backs. The 1-2 to Kelenic.
Bye, Christian.
Have a good one, man. Thanks for joining. That's up high to Kelenic 2-2. Congrats on the point.
Neither can Joe.
I can't get I have 3, and I cannot get them to sit and watch a game with me.
And they
all love the Philly teams too.
My dad got to him.
I have nobody.
The 2.
Yeah. The 2-2 to True. Kelenick's outside 3-2. I didn't mean I meant
No, he wasn't. He was born in Texas.
I was actually born in Texas, but I moved when I was like 6 months. So.
What if we go to the Rail Riders, the Yankee affiliate?
That's cool. That's really cool. Fouls it back for the minor league. It's the minor league stuff is cool because it's more intimate, and for kids, like they don't so much care who the superstars are. I just want to have a good time. And at minor league games, it's more.
Well, our kids love going to games.
Yeah,
like, they'll sit through. We always go to the D-backs Phillies game, and they'll sit through that. Even our youngest will. So
3-2 to Kelenic. Bases loaded, nobody out. Let's see if Jared Kelenic can do something here. The pitch, swing and a miss over the top of ball 4. Not a very good at bat there by Kelenic. And we are the sphere. I have not seen it yet. Haven't been there for it yet, Hannah, unfortunately. I've got a buddy that mentioned it to me, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. We're pretty much homebodies.
Yep. Here is Josh Rojas. He takes a strike, bottom half of the zone. Yeah, I think so too. I think Evaldi, this will probably be it for him, which is good. Getting into that bullpen. Like to see that. You got to at least get another run here, though. You cannot let this opportunity go away. The 0-1 to Rojas. And there for a strike right down the middle. Rojas frustrated with himself.
Let's see. The U district was still great in 96.
Yeah.
The light rail is a fraud.
Is that what's? Oh no, it was the ownership. Mariners ownership tried to get like the parking thing, or what was it that Stan was working on? The 0-2 to Rojas, the pitch inside 1-2.
Say this: I hate the Yankees, but ever since they took over the stadium that the Phillies ran
to the triple
team, they upgraded.
That's cool. That's cool. The 1-2 from Evaldi to Rojas. I rolled the R's. The pitch.
I know.
Up the middle. Base hit into center field. That's going to score Teoscar. And will it score another one? I can't see because the TV didn't show it. Or we just go station to station there. Josh Rojas with an RBI single. It is 4-0 Mariners, and the bases will remain loaded with 1 down. Here comes Bruce Bochy. He'll be making a pitching change as Evaldi's day is done. He has struggled since coming back from injury. Sal 93. That's so yeah, I was there from 90 to 96. And we had season tickets to the Seahawks and the Sonics. As a kid, I wasn't as much of a baseball fan. I was always football. football was like I used to take the newspaper and draw the logos and make my own games. Like, it was crazy with football.
He was doing fantasy football before fantasy football
Before the
was a
internet
thing.
existed. I was like a 5-year-old. And then I love basketball. Unfortunately, I've just gotten out of the NBA a little bit. Huge game from Rojas. Honestly, how good has Josh Rojas been since the trade? I mean, and I know people are sad to see Sewell go, but Rojas has been a huge upgrade at second base for this team. Thank you. Just one. Still 4-0. Yeah. It's hard to announce it off
for the Mariners.
No, he meant because I wasn't sure if another run scored. Because on the TV,
like,
they don't show sometimes, and I don't have the broadcast on, so sometimes I can't tell if guys are still running the bases or not. So I appreciate everybody's insight there.
Pause.
I think he was. I think he was doing something else.
I thought we had 4.
Yeah, we do. It's 4. You're right.
4.
You're just behind a little bit. Yes, Moses. Hopefully this is a version of 95 RCA. 95 was a good year for your Colts too. AFC Championship game. They almost won on that Hail Mary against the Steelers. I don't know if you remember that game. And the announcers for NBC like, he caught it. I forgot who the receiver was. It was Bailey from Jim Harbaugh, right?
I don't know what to do with that.
Yeah. Oh. Click. Rooftop, I don't have my headphones, though, so I can't hear you. That's the problem, man. If you want to come in, you can, but I don't have any headphones.
Where's you want me to grab your other one?
No, they're not working. So I can't hear you because I don't have my headphones. They're not working.
All good, but looks like the game's back on. So.
Oh, it's coming in from that one now. Hey!
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're good.
Hey, I'm third wheeling for the love of your channel.
Thank you, Rooftop. Welcome in, my friend.
Yeah, but looks like, I gotta go because, I'm just gonna remove I can't even remove myself. Oh, I can. Why?
A special guest appearance here. He will be joining us for commercials. Here's the pitch to JP from Burke. Way up high. Brock Burke, the new pitcher, 1-0. Bring me and my Tour Bros game. Awesome, man. Great experience. Awesome. The Kingdom was a dump, but man, it was our dump. What
about Junior?
Ken Griffey Jr.? Love Junior as a kid. Everybody loved Junior. We were all doing the Junior batting stance. The 1-0 to JP fouls it off 1-1.
Because that's the Mariners.
Why this teams go so? Isn't it so like? No, honestly though, and I'm gonna say it's gonna be so frustrating when the Mariners sweep this series and don't get in. And we're gonna be like, where was that? Where was this for like the whole month? The 1-1 to JP takes it up high, 2-1.
Who voted for tie? Somebody did.
No, somebody did get tie. It was Christian, but Sauer, you're still ahead. So anybody that doesn't have a point that gets one is good news for you. The 2-1 to JP up high, 3-1. Yes, and he remembers the Hail Mary.
I'm convinced the Mariners had to deal with local cardiologists.
Seriously, but all Seattle sports teams, nobody suffers like we do. I shouldn't say that. It's stupid. There's people that are like legit suffering. The 3-1 to JP. Fly ball, deep right field. Get out the rye bread and the mustard, Grandma. It is grand salami time for JP Crawford. 8-0. Mariners on the grand slam. You're right, Kayla. You have to spoil it. I finally got to call a grand slam with my Dave Niehaus rooftops in the little corner celebration. Let's go. 8-0 Mariners. JP, a 3-1 grand slam. You're going to have to be here for the rest of the season.
Me?
Well. 8-0.
This is actually what I do for a
She
living.
She actually does. She manages like social media accounts.
Social media accounts and stuff like that. So that's kind of funny.
Here is Julio. He takes inside ball 1. Let's go, everybody. Let's go. This is fun. This is more like it. That's his second grand slam. JP has been so good. That's 19 home runs for JP.
Cool.
Yes, Chris agreed.
Who is this guy? Yeah, right?
Who's this team right now?
Is he gonna hit 20?
Yeah, he's one away, right? I mean, hopefully he gets 20. It'll be close. Oh, go back.
Oh,
D-backs turn.
turned into Mariners.
I know. Yeah, of course, right? Of course, the D-backs, because we're rooting for them. Their offense is do nothing. Hey, Brady, how's it going, my friend? Grand salami. Let's see if Julio can follow up. The 1-1 to Julio. Oh, line drive right to Young. Hit hard. Young fires over to Low in time to get Julio. Can you go back up? You can exit out of that. And then go back up there.
Yes, sir.
2-0 top 8. Scroll down a little bit. Or over here. So let's see. Runner at third with 2 outs for the Astros. Come on, Arizona. Give me 3 runs. I love
Not allowed to leave.
Seriously, not allowed until the M's are out. She just has to stay in this room. Talking Mariners, a 72-hour live stream.
Oh, boy.
Talking Mariners for 72
I
hours.
live in this room. It's also my office. I've been in here all day. Maybe that's what it was.
The pitch to Gino is a swing and a miss. Sorry, guys. I'm a little out of it.
Distracting.
2-0 Houston top 8. Come on, Arizona. Come on. Celebrate your playoffs in style. Up high. Weren't we predicting who's going to grand slam? I think we did, didn't we? You know, it's funny, and I'm going to say this. I'm not saying this to be negative, but like, of course the Mariners just like now turn it on. Like, where was this? Outside of Gino 2-1. I'm going to be so like, are you kidding me if they sweep the series and don't get in? I'm going to just be like, you've got to be kidding me. Arizona ain't helping us. Like, that's Arizona should have their playoffs revoked if they don't get 1 win. And PA knows.
I'll take over the lives from now, guys. And move
Wait
over
a minute. Boots me out. Yes. Yep. Exactly. Work the bullpen. Get them tired. I mean, there is a scenario where the Astros win 2 and the Mariners sweep. They win the division. We need the D-backs to get 1. Or Jay. Yes, I do. Love the steelhead uniforms, by the way. That should be a Sunday alternate, in my opinion. Yep, J.P. Crawford, grand slam. Moses, 8-0 Mariners, bottom 4. The 2-2 to Gino. Strike 3 called. You let Roof back in for the commercials.
Okay, Roof. Here you go.
No. Go down to add to stage, yeah.
Got you.
You're back in for commercials.
And now Suarez, he's waiting. Here's the 2-2. And strike 3 called, and that will retire the side. But the Mariners come up with another 5 runs. And now we go into the
Can you hear me,
inning.
Rooftop?
Yes. Oh, man, you just that's awkward. You got me right in the middle of my streaming.
We did.
I thought you knew. I thought you knew I was bringing it back.
No,
you're also
because
like a minute
I'm a
behind
little
me,
bit
apparently.
behind. That's why. All right, I'm going to share this, and this is going to be really weird. So, yeah, this is exactly what I'm.
So, Rooftop, you share a commercial.
Oh, you want me to?
Fly to,
Oh, you want me to show my commercial?
I'll fly to Seattle, and my 5'3" self will hurt you.
Bruce been getting a lot of people after him.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people on Twitter have been after me lately.
We're defending the commercial honor. We're good.
This is the commercial break. We are doing this as a commercial break.
Yes.
All of my buddies out there are like confused. They're like, "What are you doing, Rooftop?"
Are you on? Are you streaming the game?
I'm streaming the game, and so I can double stream.
So you're in ours, and you're doing. So this is on yours now.
No, but mine is on commercial. Mine just has this screen alone. I turned myself off, so it'll have like 2 voices go flying at each other.
Yeah.
Well, man, I actually knew about the J.P. Crawford before I called it because I heard it on the headphones. So that's why I took it off. I just didn't want to hear it. And then when I heard it, and that's why I knew it. So I had to like stage myself because, and the emotion wasn't there. So maybe it did save me a heart attack. And I did quote Dave Niehaus on that. So that will be out on a short. And looks like we are back from break. I am removing myself. Enjoy.
You're good. Here is the pitch to Simeon. That's in the dirt, 1-0. If you guys haven't yet, head over to Rooftop's channel. Subscribe to his channel as well. We do a decent amount of crossovers. 1-0 from Saucedo here to Simeon. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh, that's got to be so brutal. We talked about that last time, PA.
What do you guys say?
Line drive, base hit into center field for Simeon.
You and my dad want to move to Hawaii, so all the games are like at 10
we have a plan. I don't really want to live in Hawaii, but like if I move to Hawaii, all these football starts at like 7 in the morning for me. I can get up, have my coffee, I can day drink. Then Sunday night football's at like 2. I've got the whole night. Yes, so far, Moses. Here is Corey Seager. Yeah, East Coast is brutal for West Coast fans. Outside 1-0. Wow. Does he really 509? Is that for real? Holy cow. Is that wow? Sorry, I'm just blown away. That's insane. The 1-0. Seager takes it for a strike, 1-1. 8-0 Mariners top 5.
I listen to everything.
He's asking me. I listen to everything. I love country. I love like classic hip hop, like rap from when I was in high school. That makes me look like a loser now to listen to, but I do classic rock. I'm pretty much like, I even like theater, opera music and stuff. I enjoy like stuff like that.
We like it all.
Team folks desperately finding out how many seriously, that might be the next jersey I need to get. The 2-1 is high. It looked like a strike from Saucedo. 3-1. Don't let them back in it here. Yes. Giant P. Yes. I know what you're talking about there, Pan. So far, Hannah's been the one constant as Seager fouls it off that has said this whole time the Mariners will get in. I trust it. Hey, he really is. We've talked about this team needing a leader. It's JP. Gino to an extent too for the leadership, but JP's doing it on the field and off.
When was the last time we had a comfortable lead?
Honestly, I think the Angels game that Wu started, it was like 8-0. But Texas, the 3-2 to Seager, little blooper, Kellett coming over, it's foul. Although against Texas, let's get some outs. Drive by truckers. What's that in reference? I might be missing something there.
I have a favorite artist. I like everybody.
Favorite band?
I mean, I don't know. I like the new Blink-182 song.
I don't even know what the new. I didn't know. I couldn't even told you Blink-182 is still around.
I'm an emo at heart. I think it's currently 3:48.
See, exactly. Is it really 3:48? Oh, and the world's
early. Yeah. It's not 3:48 in Hawaii.
Yeah. Let's give him a hit here. Yes. Okay. Go. Oh, how great would it be if they got 2 runs off Naris? The 3-2 to Seager, grounds and foul.
Gino does it.
I agree. I'd like to see the power come back a little bit for Gino. I love me some Gino.
He meant JP.
Oh, okay. I mean, you were not totally wrong on Gino either. Just
Nirvana. Oh, yeah, Nirvana.
It's a good one.
That is a good one.
3-2. Seager with a fly ball, center field. Julio coming over, makes the catch, 1 away here in the 5th.
I haven't watched the video of the Blink-182 yet, but I think that's what you're talking about. But I love the song. It's really good. Right? Reminds me of their old stuff, which is awesome.
I like Blink-182 back in the day. 2-0 bot runner at first, 1 out. Oh, come on, Arizona. Come on.
It's all about our generation.
Should I drive to the Diamondbacks game and just make them win?
Are you kidding me? That's like an hour and a half away. You're going to drive an hour and a half away. I can't even get you to drive to give me ice cream. You're going to drive an hour.
Melt. The ice cream would melt. Trent Thornton coming in here. That'll do it for Saucedo with Mitch Garver coming up. Oh, you're in New Zealand. Wow, very cool. I've got some international flavor here.
Cool.
Welcome in, Chris. Hope you're having a good night. Come on, Arizona. Come on. I like Stone Temple Pilots. I like Soundgarden too. I like Alice in Chains. That's all good
I
ones.
like everything.
I really do. Yeah. Pearl. I know Pearl Jam kind of gets Pearl, but I like Pearl Jam. I've got Pearl Jam on my playlist.
Flick doesn't like Pearl Jam.
I mean, they're not my favorites, but I've got Pearl Jam on.
Oh, I'm sure. The song makes me feel old. I'm like, oh, geez, Louise.
Just finding out Blink-182 still around made me feel old.
They weren't. They came back for a new song. Oh. It was on TikTok, babe. Come on. Offspring.
Oh, yeah, the Offspring.
And then I like country, guys. So I like the old school Tim McGraw and Faith Hill and all of them. That's what I grew up listening to. Let's see. Hey thou. Oh, AIC. I don't understand. So the
AIC is a quintessential Seattle sound. I actually don't know who that is. Bor, for the first time, we may not be on the same page. Me and Bor always Me and Bor are always on the same page.
We'll have to Spotify them later. Yep, I don't know who Primus is. Primus?
Primus, I'm not sure. See, I guess I don't like anything.
Wanda's.
Wait, no. Is that a band?
Flick, I think you're talking.
Flick, if I type that into
Flick.
Google, what's going to come up? What's
happening?
going to come up if I type that into my Google machine?
Flick, do you need help? You can message us in the comments.
Offspring's good. I like the Offspring.
Yeah. Brad Paisley, yes.
I like Brad Paisley.
Yes. He was good. Any Seattle band during the 90s is meta.
That's where, you know, I mean, that's. Anybody remember the band, the Presidents of the United States? The band, I think they were from Seattle. They had the Peaches song. Garver pops it up. Julio coming in, Rojas going out. It's going to be Julio makes the catch for 2 down.
Ian Bowser, Peaches.
No, not that one. The Peaches come in a can. I think they were a Seattle band from the night. I think they were big.
Who's the band that goes sports?
What?
There's a song that's like sports. Sports.
Love me some Merrill Haggard. I like Merrill Haggard. I like Johnny Cash, Merrill Haggard. Garcia fouls it off 0-1. I'm not. It's not. I can't listen to a ton of Merrill Haggard. I feel like if I listen to too much, I'm getting a little too.
Oh, I grew up in a super I was never allowed to go to Warped Tour, but I always wanted to go.
The 0-1 from Thornton to Garcia is up high 1-1. I think that was in reference to the Peaches. Casper baby pants. That's something I feel like I shouldn't type into Google. Sheffield, the Hannah bringing out all the stops with the. I think that's football.
It's the little kid lovers. They know where my priorities
know where my priorities are. Fouled off 1 and 2. 2 on. Come on, Arizona. Come on.
Oh, third
and second. Oh gosh, I got to fall on my phone. Come on, Arizona,
please.
please.
Was in the water. Yeah, it was.
Definitely.
Oh, Flick.
Yes, Flick. Yeah, okay.
Oh, second and third for Arizona.
Garcia up high 2 and 2. Please.
Go into the country. Gonna eat a lot of peaches.
Yeah, go into the country. And the Diamondbacks making out. Tommy Pham grounds out.
Let's see.
Oh, that's cool, son Bob. He saw his presence with Soundgarden. Strike 3 call to Adolis Garcia. Trent Thornton strikes him out.
Kitty's
Kitty. That was one me and Joe, my other buddy Joe, were talking about.
Let's see.
Oh, Allison Chains.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry.
You will be on a list.
Heart? 1 of 9.
I don't know who they are. I love that the channel.
Of course. And of course it wasn't a ground out. Jeremy Pena makes a great play. Because of course he does. That would have been a 2-run single then. I didn't want to hear it as a great play. Sorry, no, you're fine, Mega. But I'm like, that makes me even mad. I wish it was just, Pena's a glove, bat player for sure.
Peaches for you, peaches
just for me. Millions of peaches for free.
Oh, is that song?
Yeah.
I got you. Okay.
Austin, not that. Just, you know what? The Mariners just need to win, and hopefully the rest of the chips fall in place. That's all I can say. Not the still got win this, and then let's see what happens tomorrow and Sunday. Modest Mouse, another good. I haven't heard of them. If they're newer, I don't remember Fuse. It came out
my senior year.
I don't.
Great channel. I'd have to look it up and listen to
some of the stuff I probably know.
Heart was a great Seattle band. Let me think. Crazy.
I'll check them out.
I'm really into Buckethead lately again.
So modest. Yeah, we have found common ground here in music.
Right.
Typical Astros fan things fun. And really, I mean, listen, the Astros came in to beat the Mariners. I can't sit here. If the Mariners end up losing out to the Astros, I mean, the Mariners had a chance and lost the game. So, it's one of those things where just not much you can do. But I just hate that it was a web gem by Pena. I'd rather see that Pham just popped it up. But no, it had to be a web gem.
They're not new.
Castillo checking tomorrow, right? Rayu pitching. I mean, that's a good point, Austin. Like the Jays, you'll be 2 back. If you win this game, you're 2 back with 2 to play against them. And then you are 1 back from Houston. So it's still all right there for them. Just win your games and see what happens.
Flex making fun of me now. I gotta pull up Heart and see what it is.
We probably have heard it. I'm too busy listening to Merrill Haggard for heart. New pitcher is Josh Sabor. Is that Spores?
I'm looking it up, Flick. Calm down. Don't get your knickers in a twist.
Here is the big dumper.
Hey, Cal.
He takes strike one.
We went from a baseball channel.
I know. Now we're just people are coming in here going, "Is this
What
William made it soft?" Cal fouls it off.
Oh, okay. I know Barracuda. Ooh, Barracuda.
Oh, that's okay. Oh yeah, Hart.
I
Okay,
know Hart.
that's an older group.
That is.
That's
I like
that's
that,
going
though.
way back.
Okay.
Yeah, people are just talking to each other. You don't have to click on all those. Here, this one.
I'm just clicking
No.
through. I'm clicking through.
D-backs. Unfortunately, it's Mariners hopefully going to win, and then maybe some ninth inning magic for the D-backs. Here's the 0-2 to Cal inside 1 and 2 from Sabors. This is always a name I forget. I'm usually pretty good with the pronunciations, but that one gets me. How many people are here?
Chat.
33 people here. So I appreciate all you guys chatting. That helps.
Oh, I love how many people are talking.
Oh, I know. This has been fun.
Yeah.
Well, and we're in good mood. The Mariners are winning. So, I mean, it's good vibes. Good vibes in here. 8-0 Mariners, bottom 5. 2-2 here to Cal Raleigh. Yes, PA, you do that, my friend.
We should go get some hard Mountain Dews.
Oh, that's outside 3 and 2. Yeah, I took tomorrow off work, so.
Oh, Hannah with an update. I'll go.
Sheffield United. I'll have a water. Sorry. I feel like all these teams, Newcastle's got a good season going. The pitch to Cal swung on it and missed. 4 strike 3. No, I did not, Kevin. Is there what is the new rule? I have not heard it. I don't know there is something. Oh, they just showed the Pena play. Are you kidding me? Of course. Dusty with his wristbands on. Oh, good. Neris pitching too. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not much. I like the World Cup, and that's about it for me. So far, Jake, very comfortable. Feels like a good one so far. Is that a band, Moses? What do we got? Pitch to Teo, 1-0 to Teoscar Hernandez. The pitch swung on and missed, 1-1. Thank you.
You are welcome.
1-1 to Teoscar. The pitch to Teo swung on and missed, 1-2. 28 people in here hit that like button. Thank you to everybody that subscribed. I truly appreciate it. 2-0 going to the bottom of the 9th in Arizona. Need a bloop, and a blast. It does. It feels like it should be later in this game. I agree. That's the one downside of the big leads. The 1-2 to Teo swung on and missed. Dusty Tate. Yeah, it is. It's weird. Like, I did too. I've always been a Dusty Baker guy, but he's kind of been unhinged, it seems like, a little bit. I don't know. It is what it is, but I tend to agree with you. Going to the 9th in Arizona. Come on, D-backs. Yes, Sour. Christian had tie, but you are still in the lead. You are still in the lead with one final contest likely on Sunday. Mike Ford takes up high ball 1. Right. Yes, Kevin, I agree. Can we send a couple? I like that. You always have very yes. It's always something new. I don't think I've ever used the same cup twice in my house. Cups and socks disappear in my house like nobody's business. They don't like, and that's so Goy, that's actually an interesting point you make there about Astros fans not liking Baker. It's 2-1 on Mike Ford. It's one of the reasons I kind of defend Scott. Like, every fan base hates the manager. Every fan base thinks their manager is the worst. I don't think Scott is perfect by any means. The 2-1 pitch to Ford up high 3-1. But, like, all managers are the same. If they fire Scott and get another manager, there's going to be the same frustrating things. They're all weird people. Like, you just need more talent, and hopefully that's enough. Okay, but I was like, Moses, sending me some secret codes maybe there? I mean, because I'm a football person, they probably like where you are, Hannah. They probably do like, wait, football. $4,000 for your Steam cups from room last two. I used to have all those too, Charlie, from all the games I would go to. I would have all these random stadium cups. Going to the bottom of ninth in Houston, Ryan Presley replaces Hector Neris. I'll also try to provide play-by-play from there. The pitch to Mike Ford, strike 3 call on a 3-2 pitch. Josh Bohr strikes out the side. We'll head to the 6th inning, 8-0 Mariners. Yeah, we're in top 6 now.
Ooh,
bless you.
Sorry, guys.
Self-destructing.
Well, I didn't want to do my normal sneeze and bust everybody's eardrums that are listening to.
First pitch to Christian Walker is a strike from Ryan Presley. That's just probably, yeah, you don't, that's good.
I don't know where you left off.
I think this fired cat. Yeah, I mean, like, and listen, some managers are going to lose their jobs. It happens. Like, listen, you don't get the results. 1 out in Arizona, Walker's out. But at the end of the day, like, most of these managers are kind of all the same in my eyes. Like, there's some that are bad and some that are worse. But Bone France getting called for the Jays is really good. Just got to hope. Oh, I didn't know. Astro, they're bringing up a prospect this late. Interesting. Yeah, exactly. There's so many people that like, and listen, you don't like Scott, that people don't like him. That's fine. I get some of the complaints. But if you think just Scott, new manager, and this team is 100 wins, it's just not the case. Like, there's other things that go on, and you know, it's just how I feel about it. I don't think Scott's perfect by any means. Baker's leaving some air. Oh, is he really? Is Dusty retiring?
Thank you, Austin.
Yes, thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, for your sneeze.
For my sneeze.
I thought he was just blessing us.
We'll take that too.
Alex Thomas reaches on an error from Altuve. Astros have the tying run to the plate in the 9th inning.
Hannah, you're all over it, girl.
No, she got every sport covered. I like it. I did. Yeah, Gabe Kapler out for the Giants. Yes, go. I have MLB TV. Yes, Lem. Good to see you in here. Hope you're having a good night, my friend. Yeah, MLB TV for me.
And Apple. And
yeah, we have all.
We have everything.
And the football package. Swing and a miss by Lourdes Gurriel. Yep. Just gotta keep plugging along. Trent Thornton still out there for the 6th.
My sneezes have gotten.
Yes, me too. Farts and sneezes have gone up for me since I've had the kids. 1-1 on Gurriel, 1-0 on Nathaniel Lowe. Yeah, I mean, to each their own. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, everybody's got their opinion. I don't begrudge anybody their opinions, but you know, it's just sometimes you got to take a deep breath and look at what's going on. And like, if the Mariners don't get it, Scott deserves blame, but so do the players, so does the front office, so does ownership. And yeah, I'm with you. I think Bohr's next comment. Yeah, same. I do too. And he seems like a good guy, and I shouldn't matter for a manager, but it is just.
You've also calmed down a lot since marrying me.
Yes, like, that's helped too.
He used to be like how I am. Let's see.
I'll yep. There you go. Go ahead and rooftop. You guys can have the debate in the chat about it. Yep. 2-2 count on Lourdes Gurriel for the Diamondbacks is the tying run, and a 2-2 count from Thornton on Nathaniel Lowe. The pitch.
Sunday ticket is amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I may or may not be making it.
It's been really good on YouTube. I like it on YouTube.
I like it better on YouTube than on
DirecTV. They've done a good job. Doesn't have enough fire. Yeah, but you know what, Sal? Unfortunately, that's just kind of the way the game's going today. The days of the managers super in-your-face Lou Pinellas, it just doesn't happen anymore. The players have so much control now with like the contracts and everything that you almost have to be kumbaya with them or it's just not going to work.
D-backs could clutch with
the walk-off. Sicko, I'm pulling for you, my friend. I think they did clinch, though. Ground ball to JP. He will fling it over. I think the Cubs lost. Moses, I would give Ohtani whatever he wants. Even if he's just DHing for a year and doesn't pitch, just give it to him. Gurriel strikes out, 2 down for the Diamondbacks.
My biggest issue with service is that Roby Ray just last year.
No, that was bad. But you know what? So even with that, but here's the thing, and I don't agree with what with going to Robbie Ray there necessarily. But Paul Sewald could have gotten the outs. He gave up some hits to Jeremy Pena, and another guy forgot that he should have retired. So it falls on everybody. Like, yeah, going to Robbie wasn't the great decision, but it shouldn't even come to Jordan. They should have been out of that inning before Jordan even batted. Josh Young steps in. He fouls off the first pitch. Strike one on Gabriel Moreno. I think it's Gabby Moreno for the D-backs.
CV?
Yep. I think he's saying service, the manager.
Ah, got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tons.
Oh.
Well, just the commercials. Just the
It's really
commercials.
best to have Pete Carroll. I love Pete Carroll. Like, I'm an Eagles fan, but Pete Carroll, like, has my heart. I love that man.
Agreed.
Like,
And that's the thing, Bor. Like, so many people remember the Russell Wilson thing. It was like Team Russ or Team Pete, and everybody for the most part was Team Russ. And it's like, yeah, all of a sudden Pete is not looking too bad.
I want to have his energy at what, 72,
Right.
73? Like, that's my goal in life. Tank Bowl 1.
Yes, the Cubs, the Bears, and the Broncos. Tank Bowl number 1. I will take the Broncos. Felipe, appreciate that, man. Thank you. Thank you. The pitch to Young is low.
I don't
3
think
and
that should
2.
be legal. Flick.
Peyton
Once
gonna
you
read.
retire, you're retired. You don't get to come back. You made that decision. Stay away.
He might though. It's not a bad.
Peyton? Oh yeah, I bet you he
Sean
would.
Payton. He's talking about Sean Payton, the head coach.
Oh,
1 and 2 on Moreno. Young line drive caught by Gino. 2 down. 2 and 2 on Lourdes Gurriel. Can go over. Okay. Just want to make sure I was caught up.
No, you're good.
And go ahead and click on this one. Yeah, Scott does a fireman. Appreciate that. He's enough respect from the fan. Just don't see the player. Yeah, exactly. And that's overall, like, I'm fine with Scott. If they think it's time to make a change, then maybe it is.
Here we go.
The pitch to Heim is outside 1-0. Or no, it's a strike, 0-1. But I think Scott's done a pretty good job. In-play runs. Did the Diamondbacks just tie this game? It says in-play runs. Did we just get a 2-run home run from the Diamondbacks?
It's loading. It's loading.
Did we just get a Gabriel Moreno 2-run home run? Oh my gosh. Come on.
It's not loading.
Hurry up. Heim up high 2-1. Tie game in AZ.
Oh, he thinks.
Oh,
thinks.
oh,
Calm down.
I did.
Calm down.
No, PA.
Slow down.
What happened?
Would have been tired. Inches for a home
Ah.
run.
2-1. But the tying run is at second now. We're going to the bottom of the 6th in Seattle. I'm sorry, guys, for calling. That will bring up Jace Peterson. Oh, there was a runner at first with 2 outs. So I saw in-play runs, and I thought we might have had a 2-run home run.
I'm going.
It was a double. Sorry, guys. 2-1.
Double.
2-1. Sorry, guys.
No way. Not good enough.
Well, hopefully they can still tie it. It's not over. Need Jace Peterson.
No.
I know. I'm sorry, guys. The pain of falling on game day, in-play runs, and you're like, what happened? Ball 1 to Jace Peterson. Yeah, it was. It really was Y2K. Hope you're having a good night, my friend. Off the wall. All right, base hit here. Come on. Peterson fouls it off. Lawler's pinch running here for Moreno. 1-1 to Jace Peterson. The pitch, actually, I don't know if it's the pitch. I'm just falling on game day, so it might not be the pitch. I put off.
I'm sorry.
No spoilers.
Oh my gosh. Calm down.
2-1 to Peterson. On deck is, I don't know who's on deck for the Diamondbacks.
Oh, can I show Hannah's? I think it is a.
I think she was talking about the previous.
Was she?
I think so. I
just got
think.
yelled at for spoilers, so.
I think that RBI double is. I think she's talking about the previous.
I was on.
Same. PA. I did the same thing. I saw in-play runs, in-play outs. The Astros win. Nah.
The Diamondbacks tie this game.
Unfortunately, the Astros look like they've won. Perdomo was on deck. Peterson grounded out. Astros win 2-1. That's all right. Mariners just need to take care of their business. Well, we do need to worry. The Astros do have to lose one of these games, or the Blue Jays got to lose 2. But 11, 11, and 5. Right? They're 11, the oldest two?
Yes.
Yeah.
Our Twins are 11.
I agree. Seawald should have pitched. Seawald should have hit and pinched hit for the D-backs.
Game.
Yeah. Astros win. Yep. Rooftops got it there too. Astros win. Better to have loved. It's not over. Mariners got to win. You're in the same position tomorrow. Just need to win, and the Astros need a loss. All this means is the Mariners cannot clinch a playoff berth tomorrow. That's all that means. Will Smith, the new pitcher in West Philadelphia, born and raised. Houston, yeah, it is official. Hopefully. They should win this one. Heard of quick ball. Might be interesting, or softball for the
Introduction to baseball, softball skills for 5-year-old. Yeah, our youngest wants to do karate.
That sounds fun though. Quick ball.
Yeah.
That'll be cool.
We'll look into it, Dad.
The 0-1 to tie. France with a drive. Right to the left fielder. Makes the catch, one down. Is that Robbie Grossman in left field now? It is.
Mm-hmm.
Already made. I've been bad falling this game. Here's they're showing it. Oh, Moreno thought he had it. How close? Oh, you've got to be kidding me that didn't get out. So the Astros get the Jeremy Pena play, and then they get that home run, or double that just goes off the wall.
Keep us in the back lines.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Right. The last thing we need is to teach him karate, but we'll see how that works.
Here's Kelenic. Yes, this is.
Smith can't act anymore, so he's pitching.
One of the best scenes of 90s sitcom was the Will Smith with Uncle Phil when his dad leaves and cries.
Oh, that's such a sad
that one
scene.
hits. That one hits hard. The 0-2 to Kelenic.
Dad actually left him in real life, so.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, that's why that scene,
Ball one to Kelenic.
He talks about that scene a lot.
The Angels and the A's playing a game of epic proportions at the end of the season. The Angels get it.
Oh, here you go.
If it's a 3-way tie, yes. So there is Kelenic goes around for strike 3. So if the Mariners win out, the Astros win one more, the Mariners would actually win the division. So they're still alive for the division. The Mariners have to win all 4 of these. So essentially right now it looks like they have to win 2 more. Need the Astros to win 1 more. Preferably the Astros lose tomorrow, and then you win. And then you're kind of like, okay, if the Astros lose, then you're good for the playoffs. But if they win, then you can win the division. That's going to be the goal here. Just now. Well, oh, wait. What did I do? I forgot what I did. What was I talking about? I forgot what I said, but I'm sure I'll not do it to you now. I promise, whatever it is. The 0-1 to Rojas here from Will Smith.
When he said M's win, and said we don't want to announce that yet.
Listen, still got to get 9 outs. Still got to get 9 outs.
Mariners are known.
Still got to get 9 outs. Good news is for the Mariners up 8-0, you should be able to save the big guns in the bullpen. The 1-1 to Rojas was low, 2-1. 37 people in here. Thank you all for joining. Hit that like button, hit the sub. I'm 2 subs away from 2,370. If you want to help me get to a mini milestone, hit that sub button. The 2-1 to Rojas is a strike, 2-2. Looked a little outside, but an 8-0 game, I'm allowed to.
Right.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's just about the Will Smith scene.
Oh,
that was a good.
That was a good. That was when he could still.
Yep. Fresh Prince. That's right.
Yeah.
Great show. They don't make shows like that anymore.
They can't.
Ground ball, low, takes it, and steps on the bag.
Winning 4 more is
due. Well, true right now, and if you consider this a win, Moses, which it's not yet, 2 more. So, no way they can see. Hannah's the voice of reason because she's not a Mariners fan. So, and I mean that in a good way.
I got you.
A lot of times people that don't follow the team are more reasonable. If a Braves fan came to me, it's like, oh, we stink. What? You don't stink. But when it's your own team, you get so wrapped up in it that every hit is the end of the world, every loss. Although it'd be nice if the Mariners.
I do this for both Phillies and Mariners. Maybe it made me divided.
That's right. Then
10 years and you made me divided. Winning 4 more. What? Winning 2 more.
That's right.
Will happen.
That's positivity right there. I like it.
Not in that scene flick.
Will Smith was really good in Fresh Prince, and he was great in Men in Black.
Men in Black. That's a classic.
Men in Black is hilarious.
We should have the kids, the older two, watch Men in Black.
That was about their age when I saw it.
They
in
would
theaters.
like that one. You really are old, aren't you?
It just came out in 97.
Oh my goodness.
Or you know what? No, see, Flick was talking about Will Smith, the pitcher, is what he was talking about. I'm just kidding. Watching the Phillies. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, he's there in Philly. That's cool, man.
That's
no, the Phillies I like their broadcast. I like John Kruk
Mm-hmm.
on the broadcast. It's a fun team to root for. Like, I don't mind the Phillies.
Well, if you don't root for us, I mean, it's for the Eagles, but we just throw snowballs. At you.
Well, the Eagles
And
are
trash.
a little tougher because they're in the same conference as the Seahawks.
You know?
So I'm not as like, oh yay, Eagles. But with the Phillies, like, there's really no impact on the Mariners except when they beat them 2 out of 3 this year.
I know. In our vows, we wrote as long as their teams weren't playing against each other, we would root for each other's teams.
Oh, I bet you do out there. Are you gonna? Did you go to the championship game last year? 49ers Eagles, just out of curiosity. I do too. I wish so too, Kevin. I wish we could know the result. What time do they play tomorrow? I think they play after. Well, that's good then. Maybe the Mariners can win, put some pressure on. Isaiah Campbell out on the mound here. He will pitch the 7th.
He's our oldest boy's favorite player. Harper, right? Is Drew's
No, he
favorite,
likes
or
Hoskins.
Hoskins, and Libby likes Harper, our girl. Buffalo also throws snowballs at people. They do, but did they throw them at Santa? Because we did. Not one of our finest moments, but that's okay. Pursuit of Happiness is a good movie. It is, Kevin. I like that one, and I actually like him in 7 Pounds too. Have
Here's
you
Robbie
seen that
Grossman.
one?
That's low ball 1.
I forgot to stop talking while he's.
You're fine. You're good.
I like 7 Pounds as well. He was really good in that one, and I think his son played in that one as well.
Campbell's 1-0 to Robbie Grossman. Fouls it off 1-1. Thank you guys for joining the stream tonight. Appreciate everybody being in here.
I am Legend. That one's
Oh,
good
that's a good one.
too.
I like I Am Legend.
That one's good.
And I'm sorry. Got it. I mean, you cannot not love Independence Day, right? Independence Day is a great movie. The 1-1 up high, 2-1, Randy Quaid's character, the speech from who's the president? Bill Pullman that plays the president?
Baby, you're asking the actors. I don't know actors.
For the Eagles fan, they were like, it wasn't really that game was. I mean, I obviously wasn't rooting for the Niners. That's in their 2-2, but it was such a shame to see Purdy and get hurt. It just took away from
good.
what could have been. And then McCaffrey was playing quarterback in the fourth quarter, 2-2 from Campbell to Grossman.
He never went there. He knew what would happen to him.
Did he go around? He did. Strike 3. Talking about the big man Santa.
Yeah, Santa.
Yes, the speech of the Bills. Or it's about the speech in Independence Day.
Independence Day. Yeah.
Yeah, Independence Day is a great movie.
With
I don't know
the cigars where they passed them before and then they light.
I don't know if I consider that like a Will Smith. I mean, he's definitely in the movie, but it's not like a Will Smith movie. You know what I mean? Like
he's like a co-character.
Yeah, like
Or
whereas like some of those
co-actor.
other movies, it's like all Will Smith.
Yeah, Pursuit of Happiness, I Am Legend. Literally, he's the only person in I Am Legend.
Yeah. Here is
terrible.
Strike to who is this? Was Grossman for this is Evan Carter. Grossman must have come in for Tavares and then switch positions because this is Evan Carter 1-1. Campbell's got a great stash. That's in there 1-2. Isaiah Campbell is the oldest looking like 23-year-old I've ever seen. Looks like he's like 43. Looks like he's reminds me of like a cop from like an 80s sitcom or something. So if you can guarantee Sam would put.
That's probably true. Buffalo's kind of cray.
Yeah, Goldblum was also. That's right, Jeff. I mean, there's so many people in Independence Day. Goldblum was great in that. The 1-2 swing and a miss. Carter strikes out. The countryman. Yes, Edgar is the man. Probably my favorite Mariner growing up. Griffey was great, but Griffey was always. I always tell you this. Griffey was like unattainable. Like he was just like the superstar. Like I was never going to be Ken Griffey Jr. But like Edgar Martinez was a little bit more like, I don't know, like not as gifted an athlete, So you kind of like related more. Like I always loved Buhner and Edgar because those guys weren't really the athletes that like Junior was.
That was
but
a nice strike for Campbell.
that was strike one to Simeon. Oh, yeah. That kid, though, got the helmet. That was pretty cool. The 0-1 is a ball. Will Smith slaps.
Oh, wait. Sorry. I'm clicking too much.
Campbell, Trevor is spot on. Campbell is that is a mustache you trust.
It's not like a mustache that goes out. It goes down. And
that's a ball, 2-1.
That's okay. Don't give any ideas.
No, that's a mustache you trust in the postseason. Like, if you get to the postseason, you can put Campbell in.
I don't even know what his most recent movie is.
The Chris Rock slap. I don't know. The 2-1. He does. The 2-1. That's outside 3-1. Game got delayed to the Bills Mafia pelted. Was that the one last year? Hannah, how do you get to all the? You're like everything.
I know. Where do you go? Like,
I'm just assuming like if she's probably at the Mariners. She'll probably be at the Mariners game on Sunday to get them in.
Let's see. When I played wiffle ball as a kid,
exactly. Like as Simeon walks. Yeah, I mean, we all did the Griffey stance. If you grew up in Seattle, everyone did the Griffey. But yeah, for me, it was always Edgar was kind of my guy growing up. Yeah, then he passed.
Oh yeah, no, he did. Those were word slaps happening.
Mariners tomorrow. Could you imagine like our season comes down to some Angel Hernandez antics?
Oh, where'd it go? The Trustache.
The Trustache. That's a good one, Duke. Duke, are you an LA Kings fan? I saw I just realized that was your profile pic. Are you a Kings fan? If the Coyotes end up leaving Arizona, I've always liked Kopitar and who was the other guy there for the longest time? I'm blanking right now because I'm watching the baseball game.
Mr. J.
Backyard. Exactly. See, we were all Edgars.
Ooh, she's getting feisty in the
comments. That's true. No, I forget. Well, you hate the Mariners, but you're the only person that believes in that. Here's Josh H. Smith stepping in. Rooftops got it. Same. Yeah, it's good to see Edgar and Ichiro and all those guys around the team. 1-1 here from Josh Smith. Love it, man. No, super cool. Love hockey. 2-1 to Smith. I know these I'm supposed to be graded, but I have no idea how some of them are still keeping their jobs. Like Angel Hernandez is just awful. Doesn't even seem like a very cool dude either. That's the thing. Like the 2-1 to Josh Smith swinging. It's like Laz Diaz is a terrible ump, but everybody will tell you Laz is like, ex-Marine, one of the greatest guys in baseball. Angel's just kind of a tool.
I always go back with as much technology as we have nowadays. Why do we even need umps?
No, I agree. There should be automated.
Back there
the 2-2, Smith pops it up. Kelenic ranges over. He'll make the catch. That'll retire the side in the 7th. We had the bottom of the 7th, 8-0 Seattle. Oh, that was like the dad grunt right there.
That was 100% the dad grunt.
Yeah, Trevor's right. It's the Empire Union. They're all protected, so there's no. It's true. That's why there's just no real. It's like, yeah, do better. Yeah, everyone's got it. It's true. It is the truth. Oregon State knocks off Utah. Thank you for the update there, Moses. Appreciate that. Loses Vigilers. What was Edgar lose it? Really? I didn't even. You guys come out with some stuff I didn't even know. That's crazy. It's so even in Edgar's last year. So, and I know in 2004, offense was way up. So it wasn't like it is today. And I know his power was almost gone. I think he still OBP'd like 360 something. And I remember thinking, man, Edgar looks so washed. Edgar's OBP would probably like his 2004 OBP would be like second on the Mariners this year. It's just crazy how much offense has changed.
Right?
Yeah.
Who needs to make sense here?
No, we're not here. Getting tossed for take his hand.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. That was spring training, wasn't it? He moved. The ump was going to drop the ball in his hand, and Real Muto like moved his hand, not maliciously, and the ump threw him out.
I'm so Union strong. I watch those call sports and
come.
I'll have to check out. Watch that.
I'll check that out. Listen, I respect the umps. It's not easy, but with the way pitches move nowadays and everything, like
I'm not saying get rid of like the first and third base.
Well, and there still needs to be a home plate ump to reiterate the call because the machine could be like ball.
It needs to be Tech.
Yeah. Dream team umpire. Could you imagine that umpiring crew? That would be what the Mariners would get in like a World Series game. Basketball fan. Damian Lillard to the Bucks. I have no idea. Seems like a good deal for the Bucks. Lillard's a good player, but I have no idea. The says baseball, no pitch clock. Tell me that. Yeah, same. It's just there's people tell me the same thing. It's too much in the control of not in the control of the players.
I will say this though, baseball has gotten a heck of a lot shorter, or it feels like it with the pitch clock.
Yeah.
Coming into play.
No,
like,
it definitely. I like the
it,
pitch clock.
I like the pitch clock.
But what Boar's saying is like
No,
that
I
hasn't brought
agree.
people back. Like the
making
point
a
is,
statement.
yeah, no. I get you. Fight.
You want to go?
Old baseball doesn't like that. Exactly. Jake Latz, the new pitcher, 1-0 on JP. That misses low, 2-0. Astros fan here. Big thank you, man. Appreciate it. Hey, we still can, Herman, right? Listen, I want you guys to win 2 out of 3, the Mariners sweep, and then we're both in. Then we're good, right? Just you gotta lose 1 for me, okay, Herman? Can you tell Dusty to lose 1? Just 1, and then we'll try to sweep.
Aw, Herman. It's okay, man.
He's a pet. Oh, it's all good, man.
It's part of the sport.
I know. I mean, like, listen, I don't think what Naris did was right, but like, you don't owe. Nobody owes an apology, man. You are good.
You are welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome in here, man. It is no worry. It's baseball at the end of the day.
I didn't mean the words that he was using as part of the game, but like
no. What he did was what he did was
okay.
inappropriate, but like it's.
I like when they fight.
That's in the 3 and 2. I don't mind a fight. Like I have no problem if Naris was doing this the other way. It's just the fact they walked towards Julio. I just didn't like. But Herman, man, you do not owe. It's all good, man. I'm over it. Through the Oregon player. That's right. That was in a minor league game. The 3-2 to JP from Latz is outside. Strike 3 called. JP's mad. JP don't get thrown out. I mean, it probably won't matter this game. You don't want to deal with anything. I did too, Bor. I was against it, but
he was.
It's also maybe I'm getting old in these West Coast games. I'm like, okay, like I'm ready for them to end quicker. But I agree. I was skeptical, but it's been good. Rangers broadcast saying they might need help from the D-backs too is crazy. Yeah, exactly. These last couple games are going to be ridiculous with these 3 teams. I am not emotionally ready for it.
Edgar's line.
And it was 3, but I mean, even like, so it was a little lower OBP than I thought. But still, I mean, 342, that's solid. Like that's got to be like 3rd or 4th on this Mariners team right now. And I thought Edgar was just completely washed. And I mean, he kind of was, but
got a piece of it.
Yeah, fouls it off. 0-2.
I don't know.
Edgar was just phenomenal. Oh yeah. Edgar 95 was ridiculous. Crazy call. Said is the Galarraga. Oh yeah, that one. I felt bad for Galarraga and Jim Joyce there. That was a tough one.
Oh.
Yeah, that the Edgar line. Verlander due for a loss. I don't know. I'm more worried the D-backs clinched. I do too, Kayvon. I do too. The 0-2 to Julio. Little dribbler back to Latz. Fires over to first in time for the out.
I still can't fathom how Baltimore leaves.
I don't get it. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, and I'm not saying this if there's any Orioles fans in here. I'm not like, I don't think the Mariners are that much behind the Orioles or anything. Like, I think the Mariners, could beat them in a 7-game series. I think the Orioles could beat the Mariners too, for sure. But I don't believe the Mariners like that far behind a team like that, in my opinion, especially on the pitching side.
I like the clock. Yes.
Yeah, I agree with that. Remember, Nomar always had his little.
Yeah.
Yep. There we just did together. Yeah, that nothing will pass. Cal's home run and Frazier's double was pretty cool, but Edgar's was insane. The 0-1 to Gino. Ground ball in the hole. This is Josh Smith making the play. Fire on the first in time to get Gino. Oh, Trevor, man. One of my biggest, not like my regrets, but one of the things that makes me the most sad was that the last game Dave Niehaus ever called was for that pathetic 2010 team. And the last game he ever called was a 2-0 shutout against Oakland. Like, Dave deserved.
See? Right there. Oh, no. I thought, never mind.
No, that's the Orbit, the Astros mascot. You can't recognize. But yeah, that's one of the things that makes me so mad. Dave deserved to call that Cal Raleigh home run last year. Not that Sims and Goldsmith and Riz didn't do a great job, but Braves can close. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, the Braves lost to the Phillies last year in the series. The Padres beat the Dodgers in a series. I mean, heck, the Mariners, I know they were swept by the Astros, but 1-by-1 run on a walk-off home run with 2 outs. People forget Game 2, they had a lead in the 6th inning with Castillo on the mound. Then Game 3 by 1 run. The Mariners weren't far away sweeping that series. I'm not saying they deserved it or anything, but, like, so it's amazing what can happen in the playoffs. All right. Yeah, Dave just had that voice, that voice of baseball, the voice of summer. Doubt it. They're so the Orioles, they are, but I mean, the Mariners outscored the Orioles this year in the 6 games they played them. They beat them up for 2 games, and the 4 they lost were all close. I'm not saying it'd be a lock the Mariners would beat them, but I think they could hang tough. Oh, see, my heart wants the Rangers out. Mine wants you guys out for the Mariners. I hear you. I listen, trust me, I don't want to play the Astros in the playoffs either. At this point, like, we just got to, both our teams just got to win, right? I mean, speaking as a fan, nothing more you can control. You get in and you see what happens. We did pull a Dave Sims. In fairness to us, though, we were me, we were falling on our phones, so I can't go full Sims there. And I will say, even we love some Dave Niehaus, but his last few years calling the game, he missed some home runs as well. He had a couple. Hard to get started. I'm probably going to put money on it tomorrow. I don't know. The Braves are so good. Remember riding around my dad's. Yeah, exactly. Just brings back childhood to hear Dave.
Wild War. Whoa.
I don't believe it. Yes, absolutely. I should wear my Sonics jersey for the last game of the year. Here's Edward Bizzardo. The pitch to Mitch Garver's outside 1-0.
Oh, their stats.
For an Ichiro, and I forget. Oh, God, yeah, Spezio. 2005, Scott Spezio, one of the worst seasons in MLB history. He had 3 hits all year, and he had like 80 at-bats. That's outside 1-1. 2005, Scott Spezio. 3 hits all year. One of the worst seasons, and he kept getting playing time, too. Who is that? Is that? Oh, that was Sam Haggerty's in the game. Assuming he's taking over for Julio or something. The 2-0. That's in there for strike 2-1. For owning the Astros still. Hey, exactly. That's kind of my thing. Like, when we needed it the most, the Astros came in and listen, they kicked our butts. I don't like what Neris did, but I'll tell you what, he did it, and then they scored 3 runs. So, it is what it is. That's in the dirt. 3-1 from Bizzardo.
Oh, boy. How spoiled we are.
Exactly. At the time, I was freshman in high school, and it was just like, yeah, Mariners are awesome. Man, if they did it now, I'd appreciate it a lot more. The 3-1. Swing and a miss, 3-2. It'll be Garver, Garcia, and Lowe that are due up unless the Rangers have made some changes. Love to be able to get Bizzardo to finish this. You get to stay away from Topa, Spire, Brash, Munoz today. Would be huge for tomorrow. Luis Castillo goes tomorrow against, I think it's to be announced for the Rangers. I don't think they have a start yet. The 3-2, outside, way outside, ball 4.
Oh, hey.
So that's one of my biggest pet peeves when you have a huge lead and pitchers start walking, guys. Super frustrating.
What happened to Stash? He was pitching, I thought. Stash man.
He came out. He pitched his inning, and now there's a new man. And
why? He was doing that never makes any sense.
Roof, are you in here? Roof, are you still in here? She's agreeing with all your points about taking the pitchers out too early. Can you hear it? Can you hear her, Rooftop?
You put him in, but we had to sit through Mo or Whoa.
He's the starter. He's the starter.
We had to sit through him throwing nothing but balls. Mustache Man was doing great. Do you like all my nicknames for everybody?
Yes.
And
I agree, Mega Drive. That's 2-0 from Bizzardo.
It drives me insane.
So let's try to get the teams to Portland. You think they get team?
She's ruining her.
That would be interesting. I think people are dedicated to their teams. You might have some people in Portland that are younger that would gravitate towards that, but I think for the most part, Mariners fans would be Mariners fans. She is. Look at this. This is.
Drives me how much are these men being paid to play, and they make it through one inning.
That's
It's
inside.
insanity
Well, I'm
to
a little
me.
frustrated with Bizzardo not throwing strikes because it's 3-0 now. This is a year. I just had it trimmed a couple days ago, but this is like a full year. Over Brett Boone. Yep. Oh, yeah. Great. I mean, that lineup was insane. The 3-0 is in there for a strike, too. This is Travis Jankowski. We did well today. Yeah, exactly. Listen, and today's start for Wu, it didn't have to be pretty. He did what they needed Miller to do on Wednesday, and Wu was able to do it. The 3-1.
Freaking live.
Jankowski fouls it off 3-2.
90,000 balls.
He did fine. He pitched
couldn't-
around a tough lineup.
That's fine. I get it. But, like, I do not understand why. How much
Oh,
does
one
what's-
was magical.
How much does what's his
fortunately
face
couldn't-
get paid, and he
Oh,
throws one
3-2
inning?
is low, ball 4. So
And now we're
Bizzardo-
stuck with what's his face who can't throw a strike again. Joyful.
When is hold on. I can't find my mouse. There it is. We were almost went and did it tonight. We almost were gonna do it tonight, but we've got to. We're not penny pinching, but we're definitely got some trips coming up.
Universal Studios
Yeah.
coming up.
Rich
and
likes to be angry with all. Yes, it's a mix. It's a very modern and classic.
It's me.
She's like
in
the
a
classic
nutshell.
throwback jerseys where you get a little modern and whatnot. But Hannah, hopefully in about a month or so, the first body armor will be coming. The best I got. You know, that's a good. If you have that stash, so that's a good stash to have. Is that Randy?
He's my favorite baseball player ever. I have a Randy Johnson jersey from when he was a D-backs.
The pitch to low is a strike from Bizzardo.
And when he threw nothing but strikes, which this guy doesn't
Look,
seem to
The
understand.
people are agreeing with you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wouldn't get brash.
agree.
I wouldn't get brash yet, Kevin. It's if they get like the tying run on deck or something, then I would. But right now, try to get Bizzardo through here. The 0-1 to low. Swing and a miss.
Oh,
0-2.
look, another ball.
Reversal is awesome. No, unfortunately, it's going to be the one in California, which is not unfortunately, but
We want to take them there when we go to Disney World. And
yeah.
we want to wait until our youngest is like 9.
but this will be
10-ish.
California because it's like a 5-hour drive for the California one. It's not as cool as the Florida one, but it'll still be a great time. We're going to go during the World Series, so like it's literally going to be as low takes ball 1.
Oh.
If the Mariners are somehow in the World Series, I will be live streaming the games from a hotel room.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
I agree with that. Yep.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
he was
him and Pedro
amazing.
easily.
That whole 2001 World
That
Series.
should have been the Mariners. The 1-2 to low is
was
fouled off.
Incredible. You got Luis Gonzalez. You got Kurt Schilling. You
Yep.
got Craig Counsell. You
Young Kim.
Young Kim. Yeah, you've got all of these, and they were in.
That should have been D-backs and
incredible
Mariners.
team.
That was the year the Mariners won 116. The 1-2 to low. Swing and a miss, strike 3. There you go. Get that first out. There we go. Nice pitch by Bizzardo.
Herman wants to
I
know
can't
your
figure out-
age.
Me, I am 30. What am I, 36?
Yes.
36. Well, thank you for I look young. I appreciate that. I probably look older without the beard. Go to Puerto Rico. I mean, sure, it's pretty. I don't have the money to go to Puerto Rico. And we got to do something that the kids, so young swings and misses 0-1. 4 straight. That was, did the unit win 4 straight? Holy cow. You just don't see that stuff anymore in baseball.
I was at that game, Kevin.
Yeah.
It was amazing. It didn't see it coming. All of a sudden, it was just like poof.
Just imagine
feathers.
that bird. It probably
It
saw
was
its friend
amazing.
across, was like, oh, hello, I'm going to go see him, and got hit by a baseball and literally blew it up. It was
That's
probably the
because they
quickest
get
death
stuck
ever.
in there.
It was probably the quickest death ever. It like blew its head off.
It exploded. It was I shouldn't
The
say that it was
pitch.
hilarious.
Yeah, yeah.
but
Wow, the death of an animal is hilarious. 1 and 2.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I
That
always
was.
like Wild Boar. I always say I love 912. Like best. Yeah, it was fantastic.
The 1-2. Did Young go around? He did. Miners that I'm recommended to wear Matt Judon sleeves at my house. That's the one thing. I think nowadays though, more jobs are more like, you know, back when I was first starting, I was very much like no tats, no piercings. Now it's a lot more of like, I think, obviously, like,
Be who you are.
yeah.
Okay.
Like I probably wouldn't have like any facial stuff, but
Oh, wait, I
sometimes
don't.
it
It was a good
World
series.
Series. That's a strike to
It was good.
somebody.
I remember staying up late and watching
Who
it
is this?
with my parents.
Austin Hedges.
But
Yeah, for the unit. That's just something you won't see anymore.
It's expensive.
Yeah, true. California, much better.
California is not much better.
No,
Johnson's photography.
that's right. It does. Yeah, he's actually done photos at NFL games. I remember seeing like, is that the big unit? No Cy Young until this year either, folks. Yeah, exactly. Bizzardo strikes out Austin Hedges for the final out of the 8th. Though he hit the bottom and just that was unfortunate that he Wakefield's family didn't want anybody to know, and Schilling did it. I listen, I don't get into politics. Schilling, the pitcher, was certainly an outstanding.
No, I was talking. Yeah.
My sister told me if a bird strikes your window, you got to prop them up, and apparently it saves lives.
I'm not touching a bird that hit a window. Like, I want chickens, and I don't even.
What does Jay look like without the beard? I should have some video. Check out some of my videos, my older ones. I shaved my beard in between, so there should be some videos of me beardless. I think actually my Astros Mariners game 3 recap, I am clean shaven.
Yeah. He looks good. I just like him with a beard. I do. And I was not a beard person before, so.
It's my charm.
It is. Not very charming.
I am. Watching the Yankees lose. Don't ever. Yes.
It was so good.
Yeah. Yeah. We were all rooting for the D-back.
Me and my family were sitting on our coffee table. It was fun. Oh.
Yeah, he does.
Skipping New York.
At a run of death. Yeah, I thought for sure they were going to win. I'm like, with everything that happened in New York, I'm like, it kind of feels like it's their year. Yeah, but when Bizzardo's got great stuff. It was a good acquisition by this front office. Just got to get that command control. Honestly, he's got enough strikeout stuff that I wouldn't mind seeing him get a crack in some high leverage spots, to be honest, just to see.
Hey, we have 34 people in here.
Yes, welcome in. Hit that like, hit the sub button. Thank you all for being here. Yep, absolutely. These are all must win. They're all game sevens. All game sevens. Like Bizarre. He's got good stuff. I mean, it ain't nothing game. It's fine. I don't, I probably wouldn't be turning to him right away, but the stuff is good. I have been impressed with Bizzardo's stuff. Just got to be more consistent in the strike zone.
It's amazing that all they're showing is strikes when he didn't have any.
Well, okay, he did. Wu did his job today. Oh, is it Kirby? I think it's Castillo and then Kirby. I think it's Castillo because that would be Kirby on short rest.
Oh, should we change the?
Yeah, Cal swings and misses. Bottom 8. So it was the game. Was that the first one? Yeah, in the bedroom with I was literally just using my cell phone. That video kind of blew up, actually, with a lot of Astros fans. Actually, they were very kind, so I appreciated that. Their support from that video. That was a lot of fun.
Are we Scandinavian?
No.
I'm
not a Viking.
I'm a mutt. I'm German.
Yeah, we're a little bit everything. We're
mostly German, Italian, and I have a little bit of Irish in me. You're mostly German and
Italian, and
I think you have some Spanish in you. Isn't that what your dad was saying?
I thought it was French.
Well, what was Grandma Kramer?
Slovenian.
Bizzardo, come back.
He's real good. Yeah, that's the thing, more like, and we talked about, they need to add bullpen, but Trent Thornton and Bizzardo have done a good job. Like, is Trent Thornton the 1-2 to Cal, fouls it off? Like, is he a relief ace? Probably not, but he's been solid middle guy. He's got a little home run problem, but Thornton's done a nice job. Like, they've done a good job finding guys. It just, everything that could have gone wrong so far in September, minus the last 2 nights, has gone wrong, unfortunately. I like Campbell. That's another one. Campbell's been solid. The 1-2 to Cal, swing and a miss. Oh, hopefully Cal's just saving it for tomorrow. Matt Hasselbeck is the link between you. I love me some Matt Hasselbeck. Did I do something that brought you to my channel with Matt Hasselbeck? I had a Hasselbeck jersey on. I still got a couple Hasselbeck jerseys. Topa. Saw Sado to an extent too. Outside of Dominic Leone. Actually, the funny thing is Leone's actually been better his last few times out. Here is Sam Haggerty. He is pinched. He came in for Teo.
We're not golfing, dude.
What used by I had him ask several times. Remember? Yeah. See,
He's asking me if he turned 36.
it's tough. You get to Topa. I think Topa's solid. He is, he's not perfect, but I think he's been pretty good. So my stream. Oh, hopefully. And sometimes it might have frozen up a little bit. Just
skip ahead.
There you go. That's the word I was looking for. Haggerty takes strike 1, 2.
Dispute or critique decisions when we have gone 8 scoreless.
That's the thing. Like some of this stuff, it's like if they're just not winning, there's nothing you can do, on some of these games. So I'm with you. The 1, 2.
Showing.
Oh, yeah. You got to pick up the. His MLB stream is. It's really strange. Almost like he pushes the ball. Yeah, he definitely has a weird, funky delivery, but that's a lot of these guys do. But yeah, he definitely kind of has like a weird. The 2-2. I forgot what I made it for. The 3-2. At least it's not Leon. I mean, Leon should probably pitch tonight. Leon's been better his last few times out. I'm not saying Dominic Leon for high leverage spots, but his last couple outings, they've just been forgotten because they've been in blowouts. But he's actually been pitching a little better.
Oh, I bet you they're cute. No, ours are blonde haired, blue eyed. Zach gets tan.
Yeah.
Z-Man gets tan.
Yeah.
He's got the Sicilian in him, so he gets nice and golden brown.
They cook.
Drew and Liv too.
I'm not sure. I think because they had to put John Gray on the injured list, so I'm not sure who's starting. 3-2 here to Haggerty. I'm not announcing this game very well. Haggerty fouls it off. I know, like Leon stinks. Like I don't doesn't need to be on the roster, but at this point, if he's pitching in 8-0 games, whatever. Norwegian, nice. 69 leg man. I love that logo. Yeah, he was bad with the Brewers. He's been solid. Like with all these guys, that they're not perfect, but Topa's done a good job. Haggerty holds up, ball 4. Did he go? He did not.
Nice.
So Haggerty's aboard. Haggerty's had a nice September.
Mm-hmm.
I knew he's a solid 26 man. Like he's a perfect, good runner. He's actually had some really good at bats recently. Oh yes, the classic Matt Hasselbeck line from the playoff game. Yeah, exactly. Sauce is up there. The game. Exactly. Thank you, Kevin. Yeah, every game's a noon Pacific start time, so I'll be live for Mariners Rangers. Here's Luis Torrens pinch hitting, swings and misses. Pinch hitting for Mike Ford.
Yeah, gotta compete.
Yeah. Well, it's smart to have all the games at the same time. Yeah, exactly. Like, this is the thing. Like, Scott's managed this game, and that's the thing. Like, people want to get like, there's fair criticisms of Scott, but like, look at tonight. He took Wu out at a perfect time. I thought he managed Brian Wu perfectly. Got Sauce in there, and you've saved the bullpen tonight, and you're in great position. Where's the praise? Like, that's the thing. So not you specifically, but WrestleMania is in Philadelphia. Torrens with a drive. That's going to be caught easily by Grossman.
No, it was just more of the fact where he was like, where are you coming up with that information?
Oh, no, I would not do that about I'm for everybody, including no kids.
I have no kids. When did you guys decide? So
we not really came to a decision on it. No, it's all like we just had the kids. Like not.
Yeah.
I don't think you're ever ready.
No, not at all. Don't wait till you're ready.
Yeah, you're never. This is like now become the marriage counseling.
No.
I'll buy a tie. I don't think you're ever ready for it. You're never going to be financially set enough. You're never going to be fully ready. It's just
the only thing that I would recommend is you have a strong marriage before you have kids. Like,
now, if you do that, you'll be through it.
He's my best friend, and as long as you have that,
Ty France with a drive that's going to be
make it through
anything. Sorry, off the bat, these look good. We'll head to the 9th inning. 8-0 Mariners. And speaking of the man, the myth, the legend, Dominic Leon will come in and pitch the 9th. Oh my God! But you know what? Honestly, and you know what? Sounds like you're doing fine. Like, I'm not trying to like dive into anything for you, but something, it just happens. You're with someone you love, and life turns out fine.
Yeah. As long as I go back to my original statement, as long as you have a solid relationship with that person, you're going to be okay. Kids, if you don't, kids are not the recipe for that.
Kids are not the recipe for fixing a marriage. I will say that.
And then I would say that our only like parenting advice is nothing at night counts. So from the hours of when you go to sleep to when you wake up.
Yeah, if we ever get in fights, we just say it doesn't
Whenever we
count
would
'cause
get
we're
in
tired.
fights at night.
When the kids were really young,
When they
not
were
as
young,
much
yeah.
now because they're
No, but when
older.
you're sleep deprived, it doesn't count. It's technically true. I don't know what that was about. Oh, I know. Let's see. Surprise!
Hey.
Kids. Yep.
Guess what?
Guess what? We're pregnant. Yeah.
And our oldest two are twins. Sometimes you get two.
Yeah.
No, what?
So if you're ready, Julie noted.
Great advice. Yeah, great. Don't listen to us.
Don't. Yeah.
Just do
how do
it.
we know? See, but like,
There
there's
really,
no
yeah, no,
perfect
PAs,
time.
there
There's
is.
not.
There's never going to be a perfect time. See that you guys never make the play. I don't think it's at 90. I would say 50, just because I kind of feel like the Astros could definitely sweep the D-backs. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Is that for the box? Is that the boxing? I know Canelo, and that's boxing, isn't it? Enjoy that.
Off the bat.
Yeah, no, because I keep going, hey, drive. Like they both look like solid line drives. I'm not very good at
He
depth
knew this
perception.
conversation this stream would become more
Yeah.
conversational.
Well,
than
it's
actually
8-0. It's 8-0 too. That doesn't help.
What do you think about the Super Bowl halftime?
Who is it?
performance?
Oh, it's Usher. It's
Kevin
Usher.
said it's Usher.
I like that.
I
I'm cool with
love
that.
the
I like.
Super Bowl halftime performance. Joe hates it.
No.
No.
I don't hate
You
it.
are constantly. What is the one thing you say to me every single halftime show?
No, what I don't
you
like.
remember, you're like, this affects their playing ability, and it's too long, and there's no way that you can go about this.
So no. My point about the Super Bowl halftime is I don't like people that just watch.
Good night.
Yeah, happy to help, man. Happy to help 6'9" leg, man. Anytime. Glad you're enjoying it. Sorry, I haven't been as good with the play-by-play. My point with the Super Bowl halftime, I don't like people that just watch for the halftime. If you enjoyed the game and the halftime, you're fine. But if you're like, oh, the halftime show, no.
No, I watched the game.
I'm not talking about you. I know.
But I also like the halftime show.
Here is Robbie Grossman fouling off the first pitch from Dominic Leone. It is, yeah, it's Usher.
Usher will be good, I think.
Usher.
I think my favorite Super Bowl halftime show is Katy Perry, which sounds ridiculous.
I don't want to
think
remember
it was really good. That was the first one where you actually threw like a fit about like the halftime show. Well,
it was the Seahawks Super Bowl, so that Super Bowl has so many bad memories for me.
I know.
Outside 1-1.
Well, and then it didn't help that after
years to come, amazing pick. Here's the thing: the Astros, I think, will be fine. I think you guys have good leadership there that will, and you're going to get pitchers back too. Garcia's coming back. McCullers, hopefully for you guys. Yeah, I agree though. I think the Mariners can grab a couple offensive pieces that they will be right there. Game set. Yep, exactly. These are game sevens. These are all game sevens. 2-1 from Leone.
It's been our rule.
Don't count. Yes.
From the very beginning. And nothing is 50-50. Like
the 2-1,
especially with kids,
is a strike on the outside half. Yes, it is. Thank you. Come on, appreciate that because it is on Fox tomorrow. Good note for anybody in the Seattle area.
He should do strictly 90.
That would be cool.
That would be
really
awesome.
Cool.
I think I could see him doing that.
I think he will do something.
The 2000s are so freaking popular with
the 2-2.
And
Grossman holds up 3-2.
Prince was the best of all time. Only disappointment since then.
Yeah,
he was good. He was good. Bruno Mars killed that drum solo that year the Hawks won.
Bruno Mars was pretty good. And that was a great Super Bowl too. So everything about it was good that night.
Well, I think it's hilarious
the
that
3-2 to Grossman is outside ball 4.
When we went on our honeymoon, they showed the Seahawks losing. Do you remember?
Oh yeah. Well, they said for the Football Hall of Fame, they said it was the Broncos.
Football Hall of Fame for honeymoon, and they showed that season. He cried a little bit. It was hilarious.
Well, they said it was going to be the Broncos Panthers Super Bowl, but watch. Yeah, like that. I love the commercials.
Commercials are not as good as they used to be.
No, commercials are going way downhill.
Oh,
commercials
I remember the Budweiser one. All of the Budweiser ones. I hate halftime personally.
Why too? I'm kind of with you. I feel you on that.
Halftime shows the exact moment artists sell out beyond. Yeah,
I agree. I do agree. It's Jay. We're mostly here for the comment. Thank you. The ground ball, that's going to be the first out. I literally just called the play by saying the ground ball. That's going to be the out. That's literally what I just said. The ground ball.
I think you do better here.
Well,
like I'm probably a little distracted.
First of all, it's 8-0, and the Mariners are going to win the game. There's 2 outs to
You
go.
better
And,
knock on wood.
and we're talking about a lot of
somewhere.
other things. So it's just like, I think if it's 2-1 right now, people are going to be like, can we
Can we get back to the game?
Goya, I don't like the black pants. I love the jersey.
Why?
I love the hat. I'd be curious to see him with like a white pant or a blue pant. I don't love the black pants. 1-0 here to Ezekiel Duran. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you guys truly means a lot. You guys are awesome too. Wouldn't be able to do it without you guys. So thank you all very much.
She did, and so did Missy. Oh gosh,
Elliot.
Yeah, Missy Elliott did all of her.
I don't know why I know
too.
some of these
I
things.
don't know how you knew that either. I'm genuinely
I'm
impressed
hip.
with that.
I'm pretty hip when it comes down to it.
Oh, I love the Tom Petty.
Yeah,
halftime show.
Tom. Yeah, I agree. The
Your
2-0.
sidekick. The ground ball.
Oh man, the ground ball. The best.
The ground
I don't know.
ball. Who knows?
Was
what
that
team
better
at
than
this
some of
point.
Dave Sims' home run calls? Time show with old
goals.
school. Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
That's low 3-1. Oh, Moses, thank you, man, for the super chat. Really appreciate that as always. We click on that.
Oh yeah.
Yes, good night, Moses. You take care, my friend. Always good to see you. Oh, by the way, Moses, I found my first Ohtani rookie card in your pack. So thank you, my friend. Have a great day. Trident's up. Let's get it tomorrow and finish this one off. The 3-1. Swing and a miss 3-2.
Yeah, only if they got easy E, right?
Leon can go out quiet.
Right.
I mean, and this is when you use them.
Throws.
Well, Leon he's going to walk a few. He's going to get some strikeouts, and he's probably going to give up a home run at some point.
Maybe if we would have caught Mustache Man a little bit longer, we wouldn't be in this predicament.
Well, now guess what? Now Mustache Man, who's one of the better relievers, is available tomorrow. If he pitches 2 innings, he's not available.
Then why put him in today?
Because you're trying to save the rest of the high leverage guys. That's right. Yeah, he did.
Wow, Laura, I almost put you in timeout, man. I apologize.
I know. I've done that too. I'll click something. I almost block people. We click on these things. Duran works a walk. 2 on, 1 down here. Leon just couldn't make it easy.
Anna says goodnight, Moses.
So, Kevin, it's one of my biggest pet peeves is walks in 8-0 game. I mean, I will say it goes to show how hard it is to pitch. Yeah, PA's at 1 a.m. Yep. Oh, yeah.
He wants to know, please tell me the start time.
Tomorrow, yes, it is. It's 4:15. There's a fly ball right to Jared Kalnick. So it'll be 7:15 for you tomorrow. And then, obviously, Sunday is 12 and 3. So the next 2 days, my friend, should be a little better for you. Yep, Netflix got it.
I must
stash you a question.
Yes.
I always say that. That's my favorite. I must stash you a question. No Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Yeah, I'm kind of done.
They can't be in the Super Bowl. The Chiefs don't exist anymore. So there you go.
No, it's the Redskins.
Oh, gosh darn it.
Sorry, the Commanders. The Commanders. Sorry.
The Redskins. Sorry, Matt Mega.
I'm like, you just lost the Chiefs in the Super Bowl last year.
I'm done.
You just lost. Fly ball.
I know.
This will wrap it up. It is Haggerty going over and making the catch. That is your ball game. And the Mariners win 8-0. Still alive. Got the W. Gunny, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you for the donation. Truly appreciate it. 8-0, the Mariners win. They keep pace with Houston. They're 1 back of Houston. They're 2 back of Toronto. Toronto loses 2. The Mariners win the next 2. They're in. Mariners win the next 2. Houston loses 1. They're in. Houston loses the next 2. Mariners win 1. They're in. Mariners win 3. Houston wins 1. They're in. Did you guys get that? Perfect.
Do you know what time the D-backs play tomorrow?
Let's find that out for you right now, my friend. The Diamondbacks, and I should go. Yes, Trevor, let's go. Big win. Tomorrow, the D-backs and Astros are on at 5:10.
Great job, guys.
Beautiful. It really is, Bora. It's just kind of come out of nowhere. There's been some weird things this year that I really want to dive into in the offseason and get into because there's been some weird things with this team this year. 509, great W. Astro, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Loved it as well. Thank for my explanations. I appreciate it. After high school, had to change their name from Chiefs to the Mavericks is a cool name, though. I will say that. Scott giving Brian Wu a little love there. Brian probably didn't want to come out early, but they did the right thing. Of course, thank you guys for joining.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. Thank you guys. It was fun. Felipe, I appreciate that. We're going to head out here. Yep. Kirby Castillo, the last 2. Let's go get this. Go get it. My post game is coming up in just a minute, guys. I'm going to log off. Have a great night. Thank you all for joining. It was a ton of fun.
Thanks.
Thank you, guys.
It was
Thank you, Goya.
fun.
Appreciate it. We had a good time
fun.
doing it. This was fun. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Goya. Appreciate that. Of course, and thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. It truly means a lot.
Fruit Punch.
Yeah,
God bless you as well.
Yes, thank you.
Nice to meet you too, Sour Vanilla.
Sour is in line to win the contest. Yeah, she was solid. She brought the heat.
I tried.
She brought the heat. I thought Roof was going to come back in. She was agreeing with his takes. Astro, good to see you, my friend. Have a good night. Have a great night, man. Appreciate it. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Take care. You just hit end stream. Later, everybody. Post game coming up.